Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Wiley Show. I want to say thank you to each and every one of the producers. You all watched that last video we did yesterday, and it got over 6,000 views. So I want to thank each and every one of the producers. I say, you know what? Y'all are really, really loving it. So thank you so very much. So our first topic that I want to get into Joe Budden. Joe Budden is leaving Spotify. So it's some issues that are going on. He said he didn't get no vacation time. He was pretty much working extremely amount of hours. He put in the work, and pretty much Spotify was ungrateful. Now, Spotify was signing some podcast networks to it for over $100 million. And Joe Budden was like bringing them up. But what Joe Budden failed to realize, and I agree with Charlamagne the God, when you have a deal like that, a network, you are worth more money. You may, Joe Budden, have one good show in the top 10, but a network may have 10 or 20 or 30 good shows that can generate money when you're signing network to Spotify. So I'm listening to Joe Budden talk. This is the second bad deal that this man have signed. He signed a bad deal with Complex. He signed a bad deal with Spotify. He's just not really good at signing deals. He was a terrible artist. He wasn't really great, didn't sell much, right? But he talked a lot of mess. How can you talk mess about these artists and yet you're signing bad, terrible deals? Get it together. Bad, terrible deals that this man is signing on, in his career. He needs to get a better lawyer. He needs to get a better management team and get his stuff together, because there's no way in the world that you're signing these terrible deals. Like, if I'm going to do a podcast and they're going to say, hey, Wiley, I want to sign you for Spotify, right? Let's put it into existence. I want to at least get a vacation. Give me 5 days vacation, right? Or 10 days vacation or something. But let's negotiate it in the beginning and negotiate it and have some power. Say, okay, if I do these 100 episodes, let me get at least 10 or 15 days vacation. You have to negotiate that in the beginning. And if you don't know how to negotiate a business deal, hire somebody that know how to negotiate, period. Or you're going to always find yourself out in the street. Now, when you're in corporate America, you can always be replaced. I've been fired before, so it's not uncommon. So, but when you in corporate America, always have a backup plan. Always build up your own brand and build up your own name. Because if I were you, I would build up my own podcast network, and I wouldn't even worry about what is really going on. So that's exactly what I would do. Okay. Also, I want to send my condolences to Chadwick Boseman, to his family. He passed away at the age of 43. I definitely want to send my prayers to his family. He lost his battle of cancer. So I got the news last night, and I was crying because I was shocked, because I was going to go live and talk about it, but I was too hurt. Like, I'm praying for his family. And like I told one of my producers, I said, he don't have to suffer anymore. And anybody that knows someone that, battle with cancer, it's a very tough thing to watch. It's very, very tough. And having colon cancer is just tough. So I'm definitely praying for his family. He accomplished so much, and his legacy will always live on forever. So I'm definitely praying for the Boseman family. I'm praying for his wife, his children, praying for that entire family, y'all. So y'all keep them up in prayer. Definitely praying for that. So I see a lot of people were talking about, Tekashi 69. Now I was reading in Lipstick Alley. Lipstick Alley is a site where they post rumors, right? So they was posting stuff about Tekashi 69, Nicki Minaj, or Megan Thee Stallion, pretty much going to make a song named Lola. Now, with that in mind, I want to say this. I believe that Tekashi 69 is a genius to always tap into these up and coming female artists like a Megan and to these established female artists like Nicki, because that's going to get you attention and that's going to get you views. He got a new album that's going to drop and everything. The thing about what I feel as though that is not genius is trolling in Chicago. He went to Chicago. He was all on the South Side. He went to Harold's Chicken. He was literally trolling, I think, Lil Durd. Who else was he trolling? Reese. He was trolling like all these Chicago rappers. And I was like, please get up out the city because I don't want nothing to happen to you because you got to stop trolling. Then he got on his IG. Give me a second. Let me see what he did on IG because he did something really stupid. So he got on his IG and, he got his album that's going to come out September 4th. So he got on his IG and he said, I came to the block, came to pay my respect to Lil Durd, cousin, Nusky, who was killed by gun violence. We need to change as a community. So he up there bowing down, pretty much trolling, pretty much doing a dangerous thing. So an activist that I know, that I've been knowing for years, that been on the Wiley Show when I first started, I want to read his statement. He was actually, he actually lived in Chicago. He ran for mayor. And he said this is Jamal Green. He said, 6ix9ine is literally in Chicago antagonizing other rappers and gangs to promote his album. He's trying to create violence and our city should not be allowing it. We don't need more shootings in our city. 6ix9ine needs to go home. And he does need to go home. So I believe he left because it's very dangerous. And you got all of these guards around you, like, don't poke the bear, as they say. I think that's crazy. Do not poke the bear. I think it's crazy. Don't poke the bear. Now, Sherry Shepherd, I hope I said it. Did I say her name right? Sherry Shepherd have been spilling tea talking about she was crying when she was working with The View and Barbara Walters pretty much was very mean to her, but she did it. But she did it to help her. That's what Sherry Shepherd said, and she said she was crying because she was very hard to, everything like that. And I'm like, Sherry Shepherd, you shared the story before, but everybody know Barbara Walters always want women commentators to do their research. She always want the betterment of it, and she always set the bar high. When Oprah Winfrey got into the industry and she pretty much dominated the TV airways, Barbara Walters was always trying to make sure that she don't be forgotten about by Oprah. So she came up with the show The View, and to pretty much to compete, and now The View is still on the air, and she wanted to make sure if you're going to come on this show that you actually does a great job. Now, Barbara Walters looked like she was very mean and nasty. That's just what it is. She looked like she could be that type of way. You got to be on time. You can't be late. You got to do what you got to do. I mean, that's in the television business. When you work in television business, when you're around producers, you got to do your job because they have a job. They have to keep the networks happy. So it's a certain thing. So you can't come in there slacking. You can't come in there drunk. You can't come in there high. You got to actually be on your A game because you're going to be on national television like an ABC. That's controlled by Disney. That, millions of people watch ABC. So make sure you get it in. And Barbara Walters, I believe, is in her 80s, I believe. Barbara Walters is up there. And Mama don't play. Mama Barbara don't play. So get it together. If I would work for Barbara Walters, you got to be on it. She may say something extra. Oh, this is too hot. Oh, this is too cold. Oh, no, so she going to be a little frail. This is too cold, Wiley. Make sure you warm it up. Make sure you be on time. She got a little trail. And that's as it is. And you ain't meet no mean person. You be a person that's an old white woman. I work with plenty old white women. They are not that nice like that. You may meet some nice ones, but baby, you might meet some mean ones. And I've worked with elderly people. They are good googly moogly. Good God Almighty. They said, well, you got some good patience because I've worked in the industry. And I will tell you, especially in the Southern, they don't play. They don't play. They don't play. They be like, clean me now. Not tomorrow, now. Answer my call right now. Are you dumb or stupid or dumb? They will tell you that. They call you the F word. They will call you the S word. They don't care. I want bacon. Oh, well, ma'am, bacon is not on the menu. Are you stupid? I said I want some bacon. Now, I'm like, whoa, give us some bacon. But, so I worked like that. So, yeah, I don't think she mean like Ellen or anything, but, Barbara Walters don't play. And that is what it is. Oprah Winfrey don't play. Okay? It is what it is. So I heard on Lipstick Alley again, I was searching the internet. They were talking about Nicki Minaj had her baby. That have not been confirmed because I go on the thread and they just posting like random stuff. So they said had a baby. If she did have her baby, congratulations. I don't know if her husband was allowed to be in there. I don't know if the judge gave him permission. If she did have her baby, I don't know. I don't know if the husband had permission because you already know he's on the 3-letter list. You already know that list prevents him to being around children. Okay, so I don't know if he had permission to be in the room, but I would just say congratulations if she did have it. Then I was looking at Nicki Minaj and Ty Dolla $ign. They had their new, video. I was unimpressed by it. It was boring, and I think because Nicki keep doing all these songs with these people, and I'm getting kind of bored with Nicki. It's almost like I'm getting kind of bored with Megan because she's doing too much songs. I need somebody like an Erica Banks or the other lady, the Cupcake lady, because I'm getting kind of bored. When you keep doing all these songs with people, I get bored when you do too much. And I think Megan is treading lightly with being I think she's overexposed. And I really think Nicki, I just need a little break from her because she's just jumping on all these type of problems and everything like that. They said that was the fastest 9 months. Yeah, so she must have been, that's why I don't really believe it until like people, again, this is from Lipstick Alley. They're not that dependable in what they report because it's like a thread. They just sit and gossip. But I heard that. Okay. No, I'm just talking about the Cupcake lady. The Cupcake, what's her name? The Cupcake lady is. I'm not really that much into hip hop. So I really don't know that much. I know gospel and all that. But they said that she had her baby last night. Listen to my source. I said according to Lipstick Alley. So don't get mad at me. Go over there and tell them that they don't know what they're talking about. I'm just reporting what I read. And if she did have it, that was pretty fast. She hid that pregnant for several months. So that could definitely be it. So if she is pregnant, I don't know if she had a boy or girl. I definitely would have wait. So y'all are mad that I said the Cupcake lady. Okay. Her name is Cupcake. Okay. All right. Moving right along. Y'all got triggered because I said the Cupcake lady. All right. She look like she eat a lot of cupcakes. No shade. She can rap though, but she look like she eat a lot of cupcakes. Okay. Now, I want to talk about Marques Houston got married to his 19-year-old girlfriend. Everybody is saying that's wrong. How can he do this? That ain't right. I think that's okay. I don't see a problem. She's legal. And if I meet a 19 or 20-year-old and if I want to marry her, it's my business. As long as she's not under the age, long as she's not a minor, she is a grown woman. She's a young woman. She's grown. And so it's no problem. Just like if she want to go ahead and be with a guy that's in his 60s or his 70s, that's her prerogative. That's his prerogative. People are coming at Marques Houston talking about, oh my gosh, he a pedophile. No, he's not. If she's 19, she's 19. You can't put that on somebody if she's 19. They are two consenting adults. You may not agree with the age difference. That's you. But he fell in love with her, and that's their business, right? And I don't see an issue with it. Marques Houston, he be knocking on doors. He is a Jehovah Witness. You know, he be telling, do you know Jehovah? He's a very great guy, you know, that I consist of. But you know, I be sending out messages and stuff. I see his social media. I see how he was getting dragged. I'm like, why are y'all dragging this guy just because he want to be with a 19-year-old? And he's not R. Kelly. You cannot put a grown man that is talking to an adult. She's grown. She's 19 years old. She's grown, and it is what it is. She is legal, and so when I'm telling you, she's grown and she's legal. Okay. Period. Point blank. If you can say you're concerned about the age difference all day long, if he want to smash us, she's legal, and he's legal. So it's their prerogative. You may not agree with it. That's because you may not agree with it. But I don't see a problem with that. I really don't. Love is love. And as long as she of age of consent, good with it with my book. She's legal. She's legal. You could say disturbing and everything. She's legal and grown. All right? She's legal. She can get her a pack of squares. Can she get a pack of squares? She can go serve this country. Now, she can't go drink because, you know, drinking is at 21. But she could drink somewhere else. They can go to Europe or some other type of country which is legal, okay? All right? So if y'all don't like it, that's your business. I said it's my opinion. So I was over there watching somebody that ain't got no edges. She was like, he's not a pedophile. Who would marry somebody? Who would marry somebody? Okay, so it's his business. He's looked really good for his age. Okay, who cares? I've seen it happen. I've known a lady. She married somebody who was 60-something and she was in her 20s. I didn't see no problem with it. She was young. They said, why would you marry an old man? Your baby's gonna come out. Who cares? Who cares? Oh, you got to be 21 to buy tobacco cigarettes? Well, in another country would be. Well, you don't need no cigarettes anyway. That make your lungs black, so you don't need no cigarettes. But she old enough to get some Pangea wash and spray that yoni and get it in. Who cares? It may not be, you may not like it, but back in the day, they used to do that. You would be 19, this person would be 40-something. They used to do that back in the day. So I just think like y'all think this is so uncommon, but back in the day that used to be very common. That was not strange. Actually, people used to get married like younger than that. So I just think society, y'all are conditionally, oh my gosh, listen, hey, it is what it is. Baby, get that Pangea wash and get the screwing and hey, get some babies, okay? All right? So it is what it is. I ain't got nothing bad about it. Yeah, get it, spray it down there, get you some Pangea, and let them eat you out, and get that wop, put that wop on them. That's probably some good wop, too. That's probably some good wop. She ain't out like that. She ain't got that much experience, so you can just have your way. I think that's why he want her, because she ain't probably going to be doing all that talk. She, you know. But Marques used to look like he in his 20s, though. He don't look old to me. Yeah. The thing is that they're married now. That means he's been courting her before then. That's the issue. What's the rest? Is she pregnant? I don't know. And I'm not going to get into maybe he was talking to her. No, we don't have no evidence of that. He may have known her for a long time and they probably start talking. It is what it is. And they got married. Can we just wish them well, right? And I think the issue is when you all keep saying perv and all that, you got to put stuff in context. She is old enough to get married. She's legal to get married. The issue is that with people, they so quick to rush to judgment. Oh my God, no, you're not. She's legal. He didn't break no law. He didn't break any law. She's legal. I just think to the public, you all are going to roast and gag, and I get it. I understand it. But, a couple of more months, she'll be 20. All right? It's okay. It's okay. Now, would I do something like that? No. I wouldn't probably do anything like that because absolutely not. I like older women. like, in their 40s, late 30s, early 40s, maybe mid 50s. So I like kind of like older women in your mid 50s, 40s. I like that because they're more mature. They got, they got 401k. They got stocks and bonds. They live their life. They pretty much know what they want, when they want it, how to lick it, how to flip it. They know what they want, and that's what I like, a woman that know exactly what she wants. Okay, all right, yes. They know what they want, baby. They got stocks and bonds. They live that life. They know it. So we were talking about Marques Houston, right? So I'll reverse. I like mid 50s, 40s. Yeah. Yeah. So it's good, in my humble opinion. Yes. You look good and attractive. Not you smelling like mouth balls and all that type of stuff. You got to be good and attractive. It's some people in their 40s look good. Body banging. Because these women these days, they working out. Women are going to get more health conscious now and all that. That's just my personal opinion. And people keep saying here, no, he's not. And I will open up the phone lines, ladies. And I want y'all to call in. First, I want y'all to call in, okay? We'll get to that conversation, but that's just my opinion. And if you don't like it, it's my opinion. Just like you got a hairy butthole, just like I got a hairy butthole. My opinion is your opinion, right? It is what it is, okay? I'm going to move right on. And this is the thing. They keep bringing up Chris Stokes. Now, we reached out to Chris Stokes. And I was getting dragged on Instagram a little bit in my story because I put Chris Stokes in my story. People kept putting all these comments and all of this and all of that. I said, first and foremost, I don't want to rush to judgment in that particular situation. But what I would like, and like I told Chris Stokes, I told him via DM, I said, the best thing to do is to have a conversation publicly, whether you did or did not do what you said. It's good that the public will be able to have a conversation where we can sit down, I interview you, and ask you questions. He denied the interview. Well, let me see what he told me. Give me a second, you guys. Okay? Because, I reach out to people. My thing is this. Why judge? You could just send a DM. Give me a second. Can I find his? Because I was just on his page. Okay. Let me go to my IG. Okay, I reached out on June 22nd. I said, I don't believe the lies about you. I would love to interview you on my show. He responded to me, quote, it's all false. Let's see when. I'm really busy right now, but thank you. It's all false. We'll come to the light soon enough. Okay, I will talk about it on my show. You are an inspiration to me. Thanks for reaching out to me. Hope all is well. So the reason why I am doing this is because you can't come up in there. You need to be in prison, baby. I need this interview. Then I can ask the question. But ain't nobody going to want to come on no show and you dragging them. Somehow you need to be in prison. How can I get the interview? How can I get the exclusive interview? So, of course, he did not come on. He did not come on. But I will, let me show this. Hold up. I'll pull it up. Give me a second. I'm going to show it to y'all. Give me a second. I'll show it to y'all. What I got the live for? What I got the live for, Craig? How much you need, Craig? Who the? Okay, let me show. Hold on, I'm gonna put it. Email it to myself so I can let y'all see it. We be out here putting in work. Give me a second. Let me send this so y'all can see this. We did reach out to Chris Stokes, and I would love to have an interview. But I'm not about to sit here and rush. I want the exclusive first, then y'all can do what y'all want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I have to be careful rushing to judgment on stuff like that. Give me a second. Let me give me a second. I'm gonna show us with that. Give me a second. Ooh, y'all is living in these comments, but it's okay. All right. It's Saturday morning. Give me a second. Okay, let me pull this up. Okay. All right. So let me screen share this. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, producers. Y'all let me have it in these comments. Okay. So this is Chris Stokes. I don't believe the lies about you. I would love to interview you on my show, on my YouTube, www.youtube.com/The Wiley Show. His response is, it's all false. Let's see when. I'm really busy right now, but thank you. It's all false. We'll come to the light soon enough. And okay, I will talk about it on my show. You are inspiration to me. Thanks for reaching out to me. And here we go, right then and there. And the reason why I'm gonna put it in context when I said inspiration. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why inspiration. Let me zoom in so y'all can actually see it. There you go. Let me get the one he says all false. There you go. You see that? There you go. So when he said it's all false. So, and the reason why I say inspiration, he produced, direct, that's the inspiration for the type of industry I'm trying to get into. Now, I'm conflicted because Marques Houston did not disown him. Marques Houston did not disown him. I think they're still cool. Raz B, I've heard that he went back over there, that he's not cool with him now because of what allegations that came out. Then Lil Fizz, I heard that's still cool with him. So it's like a whole thing that has been going on with Chris Stokes. Okay. But what I've been telling Chris Stokes and his team forever, okay, I was telling his team, listen, it's time that he do an interview. Okay? It's time that he do a sit-down interview. I've been doing this forever, even in my Blog Talk Radio days. Interview, because somebody I knew have always, Wiley reached out. Of course, denied. And I don't really think he ever did an interview about it. Now, Raz B and Chris Stokes, I think they're cousins. I think they're related. If I'm not mistaken. Did I get that right? Is Raz B and all of them is related? Woo, Lord. Phil Cole, he curled a bag. But let me move on. But y'all heard it there. Y'all heard it there. That we did reach out. So over here at the Wiley Show, we do reach out. Okay? All right, let's move right along. He's innocent until proven guilty. Well, first of all, he got to get into the court of law, the system. Okay? I think Marques Houston and Stokes are related. I thought it was Raz B and them related. It wasn't just Raz B. It was multiple child stars. It was Marques right there, enjoying himself every time. Okay, I'm reading the comments. Right then and there. Okay. Thank you so very much. They said you're wrong. Okay. They said Raspberry and Crystal are related. I knew I was right. While a woman should not marry you knowing that you lust for a man as well, it's chaos. It's not chaos. What if she like to eat punani? Okay. What if she like to eat punani, which one I would prefer? What if she like to eat punani too? Would that be chaos? Would that be chaos? All right, let's move right along. All right. I'm just being honest. Would that be chaos? Like y'all up there talking like all that type of stuff. What if she like the moochie and licky and put that little, you know that little sound. Okay. All right. Where my other device at? Okay. Now, I'm just saying, what if she like to put the, I'm just saying. What if she yeah, see, it's a lot of women out there that don't mind. It's some that will say no, but it's a lot of they don't mind, okay? Especially they meet a real man. All right. Let me move on. I don't want to trigger nobody. I don't want to trigger nobody because y'all want me to trigger y'all. Y'all is really up in there and up in arms, okay? All right. So last night, everybody was, well, first of all, everybody wanted the money to come out for Tasha K. Armon Wiggins went live and he said, drop the money, drop the money. Of course, Tasha K was on the Wiley Show yesterday, and we're talking about, she's with her husband, they're remodeling, they're at Home Depot, and everybody last night pretty much dragged her for filth. They dragged her for filth, and they wanted to see the money that she had. And so everybody's like, she's broke. Armon Wiggins, she's broke. They say that's why she always getting evicted. They say this, they say that, they say this, and that. So yesterday, one of her highest paid students, Storm Monroe, he broke the exclusive, and he had a video said exclusive, Tasha K, the broke B, exclamation point. Doing that live, he actually posts how much money Tasha K actually makes. Tasha K, according to August 2020, she have got a payment of $31,114.11. Then they were just posting all of the money, the receipts of the money that she made. August, $31,014. Then he posts just posted, obviously, the big chunk of it was $31K. And of that. And I want to say this about Storm Monroe. Everybody been in my DMs saying, Wiley, you fake. And I said, how long you been watching the Wiley Show? Okay. Let me put on my glasses. I'm like, how long you been watching the Wiley Show? I just started watching, but I said, well, first and foremost, me and Storm worked together. I did Two Men and a Lady, and I saw how this man worked. This man will leave Two Men and a Lady, go take his acting classes, and go do his show. He will post 5 or 10 videos. He stayed consistent. He put in the work. Now, yes, Tasha K afforded him the platform. But if you ain't got the work ethic, is no way that you will be able to get the subscribers to subscribe because you ain't providing nothing. I'm about to say this about Armon Wiggins, and this is the real truth because I keep it real on this. So the reason why Tasha K posts her money is because we criticized her on the Wiley Show, said you posted Storm Monroe $10,000. And you ain't post your money. She was criticized, and then she went on and posted her $30,000. Me personally, I think that's kind of low, having 800,000 subs, and he had 70-some, almost 80-some thousand subs. He making 10,000, and you making 31,000. That's quite low. You should at least make over 100, 200,000, in my humble opinion. So he posts the receipt. So my Wiggins was saying, he got all of this because she helped him and all of that. Yes. But you can have somebody that that got a big platform. But if you don't put in the work, the people won't come to you. Just like Armon Wiggins' friend. He was afforded to go into Armon Wiggins' house. They've been childhood friends forever. They're still friends to this day. He have a platform. But the people from the B&B squad don't go over there because he don't provide them with good quality content. He freezes up all the time, and his personality is dry. Even though people can come to Armon Wiggins and say, how come you ain't helping your friend? He may not say it, but I would say it. I can only lead you to my platform and sit you down, but it's up to you to entertain them so they can come on over there where you at. But if you boring and dry sitting next to me, they're not going to follow you on your platform. That is the real truth and nothing but the truth that I'm speaking today. Storm Monroe was invited to work with Tasha K. She agreed to mentor him. But if he would have did it, didn't show up, didn't produce no videos, got on that drive, was boring, didn't stay consistent, he would have not gotten the platform that he have today. The only reason why he's at where he's at today, due to the assistance of Tasha, it was his consistency, his passion that made him gain the platform that he have today. Yes, Tasha K assists him and help that brother, but it was his work ethic that got him where he's at today. Can I get an amen in the chat? Can I get an amen in the chat? She can assist all day. That's just like her. She can promote Wiley Show all day, every day. But if I don't provide no content, if I take 3, 4, 5, 6 months vacation, people gonna leave. They not gonna consume your content. So it is what it is about that. That brother stayed consistent into his content. That brother went live every day, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10 times a day. That brother will release content. He would chop up different segments and will release that and restream that. He put in the work. So that brother is reaping the benefits of the work that he put in. Yeah, you can say, well, Tasha K assist. Yes, she did assist. But keep on saying what you got to say. The brother put in that work. Let me use Armon Wiggins. And I'm feeling myself this morning. I'm going to use Armon Wiggins. Yeah, Tasha K assists him. But due to him investing in his platform, being observant to see what kind of camera she got, he went to the store and he bought the equipment. And the brother stayed consistent. He could have easily cried under a rock, cried, and left YouTube after he broke up with Tasha K, after she stole his interview, his Dr. CB interview. He could have just left YouTube. But no, he didn't. He stayed consistent. And you may not agree with everything he does or say on his platform, but you cannot take away his talent and you can't take away his consistency. Though we all, including myself, criticize him for reading cards. Criticize him for being the boy version of Miss Cleo. But again, he took a risk. He wanted to change it up. And I have nothing but to respect that. Did I throw shade? Yes. Is it for him? No, in my humble opinion. But I'm glad he's mixing up celebrity gossip in there. He's taking risks with his platform. And that's what it is, okay? So let me move forward on with Jaguar Wright. So Armon Wiggins was making fun of Jaguar Wright and Tasha K. When he put Jaguar Wright and Armon Wiggins, he took off his hat. I said, that's your mama if I don't see it. That is your mama right there. And that, or your sister. That probably could be your mama. I don't know how old Jaguar Wright, or your twin sister. Baby, they look like twins. Identical twins. The way how she did it, and he took off that hat, I fell out of my chair. I think I was in the air mattress. No, I fell out the air mattress. I did. I did. I fell out my air. I rolled out of my air mattress. I ain't fell out. I rolled out of the air mattress. And it looked like they're identical twins. Baby, you could put Jaguar Wright and Armon Wiggins and Tia and Tamara, and they could do a twin battle. Baby, twin. Baby, both of them is twins. That's the twin, but they should do a movie. Baby, I think Armon Wiggins need to do a DNA test because y'all look too identical. I may say so myself. I look at that, they too identical. I saw that they twins. Let me see what Tasha K said. Tasha K said, because you know me, she be doing that post and delete stuff. And she be posting delete real quick. Let me see. I think this is my other phone. Hold on. Let me see what she said. Tasha K said, because I posted. She said, quote, I'm confused. You say she looks like a man, but you look just like her. You're effeminate, bruh. I would have, yeah, he is feminine, but that's his twin. Baby, that is his twin, or that lady could be his mama. That lady could be his mama. He needs to go to Ancestry.com and check them records. I will check that. Them genetics is right there. I don't care what nobody said. He better go to www.ancestry.com and go and check that. It's some. I guarantee he's related to Jaguar, right? I don't care what nobody. I said it here first. They definitely look the same. Even though she had that outdated Bluetooth around her neck, but the way how they even dress, because they say twins dress alike and they make their hair alike. They had their hair alike. They both had on black, and they both had the little mohawk, and they both hair was a little nappy. But one thing about Armon, he ain't had that much lint in his head. He ain't had no lint in his head. Jaguar got lint in her. But they both that way. They both be cussing folks off, dragging folks, dragging black women. So it is what it is. I'm just saying, when he took that hat off, I'm like, baby, Jesus be a barber. Jesus be a lining. Jesus be good God Almighty. When he put on all that extra hair, Jesus, can somebody please braid that hair? So I looked at that, I said, good God Almighty. I said, wait a minute. I said, I'm just looking. They both had on black. And then he put Tasha K, he put Kaya, he put Jaguar Wright, and he was like, Jew, ooh, oh, you want to go in? Where he put, I'm telling you, Armon Wiggins puts on the show, and he's a producer, and he put technical stuff. He put both their pictures. Ooh. I mean, both pictures. And it didn't make it no better that Jaguar Wright is just sitting there like, it just didn't look right. And then Tasha K picture, baby, don't you know that you so fine? Ooh. I was looking, and Armon Wiggins did that. It was funny. It was classic comedy. And I'm going to tell you, I laughed. Now, I could have got on here and tried to spin a narrative, but I've been laughing because I was laughing. Maybe he was like, ooh. And then what gets me with Armon Wiggins, right? He was responding to Jaguar Wright, right? Because she's responding to his video. And now he's responding to Jaguar Wright, responding to his video. And it was so funny how she was saying about the comment there. I said he stick my D in me. Like, it was like so funny. Like, it was so funny. But that was his moment. And what gets me, the thing that I don't like about this is that no blog reposted Armon Wiggins and Jaguar Wright segment on their blogs. I didn't like that because that was comedy gold. You mean to tell me the Shade Room didn't post it, Ball Alert didn't post it, On Site didn't post it, and I did. I sent it to them. I'm like, y'all ain't posting this on y'all platforms. I'm like, I don't understand that. And then I know y'all seen it because on the thing it say sing. I'm like, why y'all didn't post it? I said to Kyle from Neighborhood Talk. I said to all of them, post it. It's a celebrity responding to a blogger. It is what it is. But I already know what it is. Him being a young, black, gay man that is feminine. People are threatened by that, and that is extremely talented. People are threatened by that and don't have a blue check by his name. And people are threatened by that. I get it. I understand it is what it is. So, but I just think that the blog should have reposted Armon Wiggins because that was the first time that Armon Wiggins, that was the first time that Jaguar Wright responded to Summer Walker. So all that could have been on there. But it wasn't his time. She said, I want to come on his show. He got style. I want to come on his show. Y'all think I should come on his show? So, of course, the B&B squad, they bombarded her with messages, and she said no. Armon Wiggins responded. According to him, she said no. And my thing is this: you ask her, you put it out there. Why don't you go on his show? And then this woman, this is what you know, that these celebrities got too much time on their hand. Jaguar Wright was actually Googling herself, YouTubing herself to see who's talking about her, who's putting on the blog, who's doing that. She was doing that and just posting up all interviews, all stuff that she did. And I'm like, sister, you could have went on a Armon Wiggins show and probably dragged him. If you wanted to drag him, and he could drag you back. That's true classic gold. He could have asked questions about Summer Walker, and then he said, I'm going to just let her talk. Right, because she's a celebrity. Let the woman talk, even if she dragged you. She's a celebrity. She got the ear to the publications. Let her sit and do the dragging, and then you throw your little shade in, but let her do it. That's how you do it. Even though you may not agree with what she's saying, just close that mouth and let her talk. Drink that drink, let her talk. That's how you get the grooves. But it was dope. It was fun. So I highly suggest y'all go watch that and go put that on there, because I think it was dope on it. Now, another thing they hate on Armon Wiggins is because two things. He's attractive. His teeth is white. He's articulate. He have a strong base of women. They send him money. That's another thing a lot of people don't like. And a lot of these blogs are threatened by that. Now, I think Tasha K is upset at Armon Wiggins that she and him broke up and that he don't need her. I think Tasha K feeds off when people need her and bow down to her. And Armon Wiggins said, no, I'm not bowing down to you. I'm not gonna get on my knees for you. F you, you're trash, you a liar. And he's very consistent. And Armon Wiggins' base got a lot of Tasha K supporters that support him. Because it's a win. They're in that chat, they are responding, and they eating it up. And she don't like it. I know for a fact that she studied Armon Wiggins because I watch all these YouTubers. I just admit and I say it. But she ain't gonna never say it because when she took that screenshot, you have to literally been watching that in real time. She took that screenshot of Jaguar Wright and Armon Wiggins and took it and posted on Instagram and posted the link. She know I'm gonna talk about it. Because that's content. I took that screenshot, posted on Patreon, and said, that's going to be for the morning show. Dear Armon Wiggins was saying this, because I want to read what he said on this community post. Please don't let him delete it, because I did not screenshot it. Let me read it right quick. Y'all know us. We read, we see it. It's already public, and I got to bring my opinion on this, okay? Now, Armon Wiggins, he said this. You could buy anything, likes, comment, live views, and more. Also, you can buy standard views with commercial ads. So it appears as if you're monetized. Don't be fooled. Now he's posting up stuff that people can buy: YouTube subscribers, views, and comments. And you can order it. It's a package for $500 to get 100,000. A package for $750. A package for 100. This is what Armon Wiggins wrote. Because he alleging that Tasha K buys her views. This is what he wrote. I'm going to read it. He said, let's get to the real tea. You brought views. How do you have 28K through 28K dash 30K live viewers in your chat, and your video ends at almost the exact number of live concurrent viewers? Question. For those that don't know, if you have 500 live viewers, your video for at least an hour should end around 3 times the amount of the actual live viewers, minimum, which will equal to 1.5K total views. The view count counts the people coming in and out through the duration of the live. So if you have 28,000 in the chat, the video should upload at minimum 84K thousand, not 39K, which means she brought about 10 to 15K. Okay? I hear what Armon Wiggins is saying, but I can challenge that, and I will say this. It sometimes be glitches on YouTube and the numbers, right? You have to wait to a refresh. Even seeing the chat, you have to have a long time to really get your numbers updated. In order to get a real number for what I talk to people about, you have to at least wait to about 24 hours, like a full day, to get a real number of what it is. Because those numbers are not really that accurate. Because even when Cardi B had 100,000 live viewers, them numbers were still kind of low when it finished, because you got to wait until YouTube do it because of a system. Just like it's 359 people, sometimes the numbers are really not that accurate because this is a live show. It would take a day or two before you actually know how much views the video actually have, how much engagement it actually have. Right? Because I did a video about Kaya and had 50 people on the live. I think it was 60 or 80 people. Then it just shot up. So it all depends upon YouTube. It depends upon the system. I personally do not believe that Tasha K is buying views. I don't believe it, because the engagements are extremely high. That chat is extremely fast. I personally don't believe it. Do people buy views? Yes, I do believe people probably buy views because you can buy it. I don't believe Tasha K buys views, because Lovely T numbers have increased and Tasha K numbers. The reason why Tasha K numbers is increasing is because other blogs and entities are talking about her. Now, Armon Wiggins said that she really don't have influence. Nobody put respect on her name. Now, I want to challenge that. Tasha K, the Ricky Smiley Show. Shout out to Ricky Smiley. Gary talked about Tasha K. Now, he do a little shade and said that some girl named Tasha K, but he did say the lady named Tasha K. He did talk about her segment on the Ricky Smiley Show, and y'all know the Ricky Smiley Show is known, right? So she do get people to put respect on her name in that regard. Other blogs talked about that, her John Gray story as well, right? And the reason why I'm not gonna say that she buys viewers, because she gets the viewers with the stories and the content that she had, because she puts on an amazing live show. I need to see evidence that she buying live viewers, because if we're going to say that, then we can say, okay, you and Storm Monroe, y'all buy live viewers. Armon Wiggins buy live viewers. Lovely T buy live. Then you can say about anybody. You know what I'm saying? And I just think it's because of her work and because of her base knowing when she going live that she get amazing numbers in her chat. I just think so. She's growing. The engagements are thick. Even Lovely T get amazing live views in there. But one thing that I would do, I would pay attention more when she get live viewers and when the videos. But again, in this business, you know, YouTube update stuff a little late. Even the chat. Back in the day, when you get done, the chat will be up. Now, it is a process for your video to even show up. It was a while. It was like, wow, did you make a new video? You have to like share it on your community wall. And the average person not going to understand it if you're not a blogger, if you're not a YouTuber. The average person, you're not a YouTuber and not a blogger. Even TMZ, I'm glad you brought that up. They talked about Tasha K. They played the recording of her being served. They played it all. They played it on TMZ. So she did have The Breakfast Club talked about Tasha K. So she do have influence. She do have influence, and in Armon Wiggins, he have influence, right? He's coming again. I think the beauty of him is that he's on a fast track of the influence that he have, right? Other people they spent years in this business, a long time in this business, and he came in, he just a star and shooting up and getting the influence, right? He got people that will share him with stories and make him content. I've done a great job keeping his name out on YouTube, putting his name in titles. Because he does. He says stuff and it's entertaining. Some stuff is controversial and it's good for business, baby. It's good for business, baby. When that liquor get in him, when that liquor he get tipsy, he may slip up. It's good for business. It is good for business. Just like Tasha K, it is good for business for her, but she really haven't been in no controversy like that. But Armon Wiggins have been in some controversy, and he have been saying some stuff, so he's good for business, good for views. It is what it is. And people make content about him, just like they make content about Wiley. If I done something wrong or right, they post my name in titles, they have done it. I wouldn't be certain my name have been in the title so many times, I can't even keep count. But it is because that you want people to talk about you. The more people talk about you, the more you grow. It's the business. What influence does Armon have must be input on the... No, the influence that he have is that he had other publications talking about his show, and he had other blogs talking about his show. If you Google the Armon Wiggins show, the publications, his resume speaks for itself. And I'm not going to poop on the man's resume of him being on the media, and they're referencing the Armon Wiggins show. I give credit. I may be shady. I'm not maybe. I am shady. I am black. And some of y'all, you may think I am ugly, but I'm not going to poop on somebody's resume and the accomplishments that they have made on their show. Okay? I'm not going to do that. I am shady. And I shade everybody. But I'm not going to poop on that man's resume. Can't do it. I don't like to sub-talk or sub-tweet people. I like to put a name to it. Maybe that's a Scorpio nature of me. I'm not going to shut up. I don't sit here and sub-tweet, don't say name. I say names. And that's why I'm so effective, because you know exactly who I am talking about. You don't have to guess or decode on what I'm saying. And that's why I get the respect that I get, because I'm going to put an address on it. If I got an issue with you or somebody like so-and-so did such and such and such, and that is what it is. So I will go to the phone lines. Let me also read this, what Armon Wiggins said about Tasha K. Let me make sure I got all what he said. Because, you know, I was watching his show last night, and I watched it in its entirety. And it was actually a very great entertaining show. Okay. And of course, he is resharing the thing that he said about Storm. Here we go. This is what he said. Tasha K, let's make a deal. I will literally give you $10,000 to find a pic of my real mama and post it. If she looks anything like Jaguar, I'll give you the money. 5,000 bonus if you can post a picture of your mama and she not look like Jaguar. Let's make a deal. I'm dead serious. And now they talking about mamas. Now they talking about mamas. But it's no shade of Armon Wiggins. She does, Jaguar Wright does look like she could be your mama or your sister or your aunt or somebody. She does look that way. I'm gonna be honest with you. You can say whatever you want to say about. You got to take that. That could be your mama. That could be Mama Wiggins or Auntie Wiggins. That woman is. Them genetics are strong. Them features are strong. You can see it. Look like she your auntie. Look like that. Look like she your favorite auntie. Y'all, you know, you dress like the auntie. Used to wear auntie dresses or her jerseys or whatever else. That's what it look like. I'm just being honest. Hello? I'm just keeping it real. I ain't pressing no gas on nobody. Hold up before you cuss me out. I'm just doing commentary like everybody else. I ain't pressing no gas on nobody. But you already know they look like auntie. You already know they look like Auntie Wiggins. Don't you sit and look at that picture. Look at it long enough. All right? Okay. And his mom is very beautiful. His mother is beautiful. His mother is beautiful. Armon Wiggins have a beautiful mother. Beautiful spirit. Like, I think she called this his show one time. A couple of times. He have a beautiful mom. But let's not bring mamas in it. And Tasha K got a beautiful mama. Y'all mamas are not ugly. Y'all got some beautiful mamas. Beautiful mothers. I love each and every one of y'all mothers. His mom is beautiful. And nobody's talking about his mom. We was talking about Jaguar, right? Okay. Now, I'm not gonna say anything about the boyfriend because we're at a peaceful thing. And I'm gonna say this. And we gonna open up the phone lines and get some callers if y'all want to call in. I'm not gonna say anything else about. I'm at a peaceful thing with the boyfriend. I just responded because you know my name was something was mentioned about me subliminally, and I heard it, and I just said what I said, and I put an address on it. You know what I'm saying? And this is my motto. Don't be talking crap about people and you on the sidelines in the dark hidden. Be bold. Be a man. Get on camera. Talk your mess. But don't come out here and speak and we can hear your voice because you can get dragged like everybody else can get dragged. Because at least this cockeyed brother gets on camera and talk my mess. And that takes a lot of courage because most people won't do it. So put an address on it and show your face so we can see your lips, your nostrils, your neck, your jaws, your ears, your earlobes, your everything. We want to see everything. So let's not sit here and talk mess and we don't see how you look. That's pathetic. I wouldn't want to be roasting and gagging nobody and I'm in a corner somewhere. I would say no comment. When the mic come up to me, so what would you like to say about Wiley? No comment. I would say that. I wouldn't even address nobody like that. I would say no comment. I ain't gonna say nothing about that man. If you're in the dark, just say no comment. Because I know me, I'm gonna respond. It is what it is. I am going to respond, and you may not like it if my clapback, because I already know what you're going to say about me. You cripple, your lip, your eye, I know it, but you ain't going to like my clapbacks. You ain't going to like Wiley clapback, because you got to take that L. If somebody cockeyed, that look how I look with this good brown skin, get you together, you going to be shamed. Hey, Wiley read you. Wiley gives you the. You don't want that. Let's go to the phone line. All right, callers. Good morning. You're live on the Wiley Show. What's on your mind? Hello? Anonymous, you live on air.
Wiley.
Hey.
How are you, Wiley?
How you doing? I'm doing good.
Oh, Wiley, I've been waiting for this.
I know you've been waiting for that.
I've been waiting. Yes, sir, I have, Wiley. And I just let me say that your skin is popping, Wiley.
Thank you, sister.
But you know what? Now let's get to business. I'm not a fan of Armon. You know that. But what he did was epic on his show. I admire the young man because he didn't go crazy and berserk like he usually does. He was very calm. And see, when you're calm, you can really think. And he didn't go berserk on Tasha K. But you know what? He said what needed to be said. He had her so shook that she couldn't even do her show. When you went over to her show, she couldn't think straight. Okay? She even repeated that she has a fupa. She knows she has a fupa. She knows she's bad body. She's shaped horribly. Okay? She's like an isosceles triangle. Okay? But he put her in her place. And he was absolutely right. And he did it with such finesse that I have to give that young man credit. Okay? I'm still holding on to the tea on his little boyfriend, but we won't go there. But I admire how he put her straight, okay? Straight enough where she couldn't even do her show. And then when he put up the thing about her numbers and that she's paying for her numbers, I believe that. And then you go over to Storm. She couldn't even finish her show, Wiley. She was all over the place with that show. And at the end, her daughter and husband comes in. I didn't know whose voice was whose because his voice is just as light as his daughter's voice. Okay? His voice is just as light as his daughter's voice. Okay? She kills me. You know what I don't understand, Wiley? Maybe it's just a Floridian thing. You have these bloggers from Florida. They're always posting and putting up things about what they have. Okay? So Storm Monroe put up her, I thought she was getting a new house. The basement looks ridiculous. Okay? Her floors are old and worn, but then she had an excuse about that. I'm sorry. It was because of COVID why they didn't get the new house. Then you Storm Monroe, poor Storm Monroe. Okay, he should man up. Okay?
I don't think Paul Monroe is poor. I don't think he's poor, but go ahead.
If he wants to go after Armon, let him go after Armon.
Right.
Go after Armon, Storm. Okay? And like you said, all they do is sub Armon because they know that they can't beat him at the mouth.
Oh, no.
He has a mouth on him.
But ma'am, I just think she's in a new place, and I congratulations on that. I just think that maybe because she's very, she said I'm in this place, and then she say so much. We building a place, we getting a house built from the ground up. Then okay, now you in another place that's not built from the ground up, unfinished basement. You got to paint it a certain type of way, so it makes it a part of the commentary because she says a lot on her platform. Yes. So when she moves again, it's like it's fair game. And then when her daughter came in, she was saying, "Mama, don't put my business out there. I'm gonna tell them something about you." Did you hear that part?
I heard the daughter say that.
Yeah,
I heard her daughter say that, and then I also heard her husband, and I couldn't tell the difference with his voice and the daughter's voice. I was starting to get confused with the two. Okay, because he's a little light in the foot. And I'll just leave it there. But Storm Monroe posts her income. Okay, they're playing this little game. First of all, you never post your income. Never give out your income to anyone. Because the IRS could be in the bushes. Are you paying taxes? Okay? What he posted, the $31,114 for the month, for those who I want to break that down, if you give me a second.
Yes, ma'am.
That $31,114 a month, what is that total? What, $370 a year? However, when Uncle Sam comes and takes his piece, when the state of Georgia takes their piece, when Social Security takes their piece, sweetheart, your take home is probably I'll give you $225, $250. Okay? However, now let's break that down a little further. $225, $250 with 2 children, a husband, and yourself. Okay? And you're supporting the entire family. Okay? It's no money. You're still broke. That's no money to have to support a whole family.
You think so?
A business absolutely. Are you kidding me? First of all, Wiley, I live in New York City. You have to make a lot of money.
But she in Georgia. She in Georgia. That's good money though.
I didn't say
that's what
good money.
Okay.
Listen, Wiley, I didn't say it wasn't good money. What I said was you have to support an entire 4 people on that salary. Okay? That's not a lot when you have to do that. That's not a lot, sweetie, when you have to do that.
But that was just for 1 month, ma'am.
You're not getting it, Wiley.
I mean, but that's a decent.
Do your math.
Ma'am, I did my math. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. $30,000 for the 1 month to sit and drink wine and talk about celebrity. That's a decent amount. I want that. If that's broke, give me that.
You know what?
That's a decent.
You know
That's a good amount.
You can live off of that, Wiley, with one person. But if you think that's a lot of money, then you're not used to anything neither. Okay? If you think that's a lot, that's not a lot of money.
I'll take it. That's a lot. 30-some racks to sit on the seat and to drink chocolate chip wine and get your style tipsy and drop tea, whether it's lifted tea, false tea. That's good money.
Wiley, that's good money if you don't have a family of 4 to support.
What the world they eat, baby? That's good.
You're making it. Well, you know what? Maybe I'm just used to something. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just used to really having real money.
Okay.
Because what's being posted on cars and homes.
Okay.
And
all right. Thank you, man. I'm gonna go to the next caller. I'm gonna go to the next caller. But thank you for that, sister.
Will you do that?
Well, thank you.
Do that.
Well, thank you, sister.
Goodbye.
Love you. She gonna be dragging me next. 9055.
Really?
Calling you on the air. Thank you.
Wiley.
Thank you. Go ahead, sister.
Are we getting started this morning?
Good morning. How are you?
We're lit.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Last caller. Are we about to get started like this?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, first and foremost, Wiley, let's get started. That female number 1 is not even in Tasha's tax bracket. Female living in New York in that tenement with your white walls and 5 roommates. Who are you talking about, Tasha, in Georgia? Worry about yourself. You have enough on your plate. Where do you work at? Service industry is done in New York. You know damn well you are not living supported in finance. You do not work in technology. You have no place to speak about Tasha K. Worry about yourself and your own income. And we're going to bring up about tax revenue. First and foremost, the government's going to get their cut. That money is coming from YouTube. You seriously believe YouTube is not going to report to internal revenue? I don't even say IRS, I say internal revenue, because the amount that I pay, Wiley, in taxes, none of you even make that in a month.
Ooh.
I pay alone in taxes.
Well, if you do that, can you be an investor?
New York City, federal taxes, state of New York taxes, New York City taxes. She's paying all of that. And you were talking about Tasha K. Female, worry about yourself. Because all the wealthy people are leaving New York, and the rest of you are going to have nobody to live off of. Don't focus on Tasha K. You've got your own business to handle. Secondly, if she wants to post income, let her post and do what she wants to do. That's her money, her business. I think Armon's life before he blocked me, because I see truth. I knew Tasha K's life. The amount of money that I make as a Black female, please, I'm about to close on a lake house. You don't even know where it's at, and you're so worried, pocket focused on Tasha, when you can't even get your own self together. And I work W-2, Wiley. Let's talk about that. Tasha is not W-2. All of us here on this live, except for you, Wiley, because you probably are 1099 or are corp to corp, because you work for yourself. You are a YouTuber.
Yes,
the rest of us pay W-2. We pay taxes. You, Wiley, Armon, Tasha K, all of the stuff that you guys do is a write-off. You are your own business. So whatever, and you know Tasha has her own CPA, probably helps Storm out too. Let them handle your own business. How you guys deduct is completely different how the rest of us do. We are W-2. I don't even know if you can file a 1040. You are a corporation, or you're doing sole proprietorship. You are a YouTuber. You do not work for anybody else. You work for yourself. So why is she focused on Tasha K's income when everything Tasha K does is a write-off? Hell, even her home is probably a write-off. You know your basement, that's her business, that's also a write-off. So how are we talking about with Tasha K's income in Georgia?
Because I'm going to tell you this, sister. I'm going to tell you this. Even Storm Monroe, I would love to make 10 grand a month, right? 39K a month. Because what I do, I will always make sure to make investments into the stock market as well. So we're going to do our financial
That
stock.
is what I've been doing. Tesla, hello.
Okay, I know you got your Tesla stock. That's over $1,000 a
put
stock.
a bug in your ear, Wiley. We put a bug because you like to invest. I invest heavily myself. That's where all my money goes. Palantir, Palantir, they're about to go public. This is what real people do. We're Black.
Oh, can you send me that email before they go? Can you send?
Your phone,
Yeah.
thinking about Tasha K, but her own income. Well, that's a lot of money. Focus on your money. And I know for a fact she's not like you, Wiley, or like Armon or Tasha K. She's like me. We work W-2. We pay taxes.
Right. And can I say this, sister? Can you say this? Make sure you make.
What about yourself?
Absolutely. Make sure you send me an email for that because I do invest, and we're gonna do like our financial show on Monday, right? Because that's when we're gonna talk about some stuff. So we're gonna do that on Monday. But I want to say this though about the money. This is the reason, but man, to play devil's advocate, they're posting their money out there, so the public are going to have their opinions about it. I'm not going to do that because I was raised in Chicago and the streets. I'm not going to post how much revenue I'm getting because I don't even get that. I'm still building what I'm trying to get, right? And I don't think that's the subscriber's decision. I don't think that's the subscriber's business to post that. Now, if you do post it, then that's the results. You're going to get people to criticize you. Do I think Armon Wiggins should post his finances? No, I don't think you should do that. In my humble opinion. Now, I did post like my stock portfolio was very small and it's growing, but it's something, right? I posted that to show people, yes, I'm a beginner investor. So I'm doing that as an educational tool. But once I get like $1 million in investment, $2 million, $3 million, I'm not going to show it. No, because that's too much. I don't need you to know that. But I'll show it to you now as a small way to encourage people. And people have been downloading Robinhood. They have been downloading that and actually getting, using my promo code. So they actually get into investments as well. But the thing about it is, when Tasha K posted that, I thought she should have more, caller, because she's at 800,000 subscribers. And Storm Monroe is almost at 80,000.
She doesn't post as much as she used to.
Oh, okay. Yes, ma'am. You're right. You're right.
You're right. Like her on a low month.
You're right.
On a low month.
You're right about that.
This is like a baseline.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Barely even post. A lot of times she'll say that she's going to do a live, and then she'll back out. And I personally was pressed about that.
But shit, can I say this? But that's dope. That's dope to have that just putting out one video a week.
Exactly. On top, remember she does her own endorsements in her video. So does Storm. Their money is multiple streams and long. If they want to post just one snippet, one stream, because they do have multiple. We know Storm has multiple. He does so many endorsements, which are quite funny, on his own live, on his own show. We all see these. Things are up. Top has been doing the Pangea, the Olive Leaf for years now, and that's the day one wino. And Armon does his own thing as well with Manscaped, which I know other YouTubers do as well. They all have multiple streams. All of you guys are not W-2. You are your own business. Everything that you guys do, from your equipment to the room that you use in your home office, all that is a tax write-off. Even what you cut to YouTube is a tax write-off. So people need to just calm down, back off. Remember that we are various people and that what you guys on YouTube and that money is completely different from what the rest of us do as W-2 workers. And you would think that New York caller should know that. But he's basic as all hell.
All right. Thank you so much, caller, for calling in. I'm going to go to these next two callers. The number is 646-716-8447. Callers, hold on. We're going to get to each caller this lovely morning. If you are this first time watching, thank you and welcome. Click the like button.
Exclusive. That's right. Bringing you the best in politics and celebrity gossip. This is the Wiley Show.
Listen to that, okay?
8776. Caller, you're on air. Good morning. 8776.
Yeah, hi.
Hey.
Can
I can hear you.
I just calling to say congratulations to all of you. You get up, you make your own way in life, You pay your taxes, you put a roof over your head, you put food on your table. And that's the only thing I want to say. Just congratulations to all of you, whether you're making $1 or $1 million. Congratulations to all of you. And I wish you all much, much success and lead the way for the culture.
Amen.
Bye-bye.
Amen. Do you want to say something else? Oh, okay. Amen. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Yes, Wiley, this is me calling back again. Okay? Let me just respond to that second caller. You sound like a broke joke. First of all, sweetie, I don't get paid in W-2. I'm self-employed. And New York City is still popping, okay? I make 6 figures. I'm in Midtown, New York, okay? But let me tell you, if you post your income, then people can talk about it. How dare people think that she can go and post income and people should not talk about it, okay? You sound stupid as hell. Go take your W-2 having ass and get your game up. You dumb broad. Okay, go get more education and maybe you can get to 1099 status. What COVID-ridden place do you live in? Okay? How dare you put down New York? What COVID-ridden place are you in? Okay? You probably couldn't even afford the projects in New York City. Okay? What are you, Tasha K's personal pit bull? Because you sound like you look like a damn pit bull. Okay? Stop posting the business and think people ought not respond. Okay? Period.
So
I'm done.
You make 6 figures?
Go ahead, Wiley.
But you got to be an investor of the Wiley Show. But you make 6 figures, but you shouldn't be mad. Don't let her get you upset if you make 6 figures. Don't get upset.
Well, I'm not mad. What I'm mad at is the second caller that responded. Listen, I don't care what anybody makes, but when you put your business out there, you cannot expect for people to voice their opinions. Okay? You can't do that. And then you have your little pit bulls come with their W-2s. I'm far from W-2s. I'm not angry at all. Everybody else seems to be angry because you have an opinion and you can talk about it. Okay? When you get up here, you sit up there and you post your business and you post what you have, you are an open door for everybody. Okay? Keep your business to yourself and what you have, and people don't have to respond. That's all. Wally, I'm not mad at anything, okay?
Somebody wrote a comment in there. They said 100K in New York is like making 50K take home, still need roommates or live in a shoebox.
First of all, I didn't make 100K. I said 6 figures. I said 6 figures, dummies. That's what I said. 6 figures. And you're probably living in a shoebox and under a damn shoebox or under a bridge. Okay? You probably live under a damn bridge or probably you're in a shelter somewhere. Okay? You probably can't even visit New York City and buy a hot dog on the street. You broke-ass bum.
Why are you so... Wendy.
Okay.
Wendy, but Wendy Will, why don't you... Did you drink you some coffee this morning? You are lit and upset today.
I'm always lit, darling. I'm always lit. I'm always lit. You know that.
Oh,
you know when people come for me, okay?
Well, my name is but ma'am, people are sending me emails. They said, how do we know you make 6 figures? You haven't posted a receipt. Now people... Because you know what? I don't have to get up here and be a damn idiot and post receipts. Okay, that's people who's not used to anything. I don't have to get anywhere and post receipts. You nincompoops. Okay? You don't see people with money doing that now, do you? People who have real money and have But caller, I'm getting some winos. They are saying a couple of Wendy, a couple of winos are sending me some wine. They're saying you are angry this morning is because Tasha K makes more than a month than you make every 2 weeks. Do you want to respond to that?
Tell those winos to continue drinking, okay? Continue drinking and continue being her pit bulls so she can move every 3 months, okay? And go to your COVID-ridden cities, okay? And live under a damn bridge, okay? Probably where you're living. You're living in rat-infested, roach-infested projects. Okay.
So, ma'am, but what I'm understanding is you used to be triggered with Armon Wiggins, so you're cool with him now. Why are you so triggered with Tasha?
I'm not cool with Wiley. How dare you? I'm not cool with him, Wiley. You're the one that's cool with him. Okay? You're the one that's cool with him. Then if you want to flip-flop, Wiley, that's fine. Sit on here and do this, okay? You're the one who flip-flops everywhere up and down the road.
Wait a minute!
So how dare you? How dare you, Wiley?
Well, ma'am, I don't say.
Defending you. I'm always defending you.
Yes, ma'am.
And
Yes.
You talk to me.
Yes. No,
You
ma'am.
want to flip-flop on me? Don't
Ma'am,
flip-flop on me.
no. I'm not going to flip-flop on you. What I'm going to say is I admire your passion. And the thing about it is I am a flip-flopper. I am a person that goes with the temperate of the industry, right? We had an amazing conversation. I think African Americans, if you disagree, should come to the table and sit and talk as men. And it was a beautiful conversation, a very entertaining conversation. And I think it's dope. It is what it is. And I love him as a brother. And I think as brothers, we sat down and we had a conversation. I think that I wish that you would have that conversation with Tasha K and to see what makes you so triggered when...
I don't need to have a conversation with anybody. I don't have to have a conversation with any of you all. I'm watching just like everyone else. What in the world would I have to have a conversation, sit down and have a conversation with anybody? I'm here to give my opinion when you guys sit up on your platform sometimes with the buffoonery. That's what I'm here for.
Well, thank you.
I'm here to make friends with you guys.
Okay. Well, thank you, Wendy. Wendy, I'm going to bring a caller on. Can you hold on while I get these other callers? Wendy?
What are you bringing on? Listen to me. I'm not talking to any book.
No. I'm going to bring other callers so they can get. No, ma'am. No. What I'm saying is, I understand that. I'm going to bring other callers on so they can get their opinion because I got callers waiting. So you can call back in. I'm going to get some other callers.
No, I won't, Wiley. I won't call back in.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm offended by the way you're talking to me today.
I apologize.
You may not ever get another call from me.
You know what, Wendy? I apologize, Wendy. I do Next caller, 0508, calling on the air.
Hello, Wiley?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello. Oh, good morning. Okay, I just want to say shout out to all the people on W-2s. I'm a corporate CPA. I make 6 figures, and I don't have a problem filing a W-2. My mom is an ER physician, and she also files a W-2. So there's nothing wrong with filing a W-2. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Amen. Nothing wrong with a W-2. Thank you, caller. Good morning. Anonymous, you live on the air. Anonymous, turn me to you live on. Hey.
She went off on you.
I mean, because I'm understanding like that income triggers. So Oprah Winfrey better not release her bank statement. That really gonna trigger folks. Like it triggered Wendy.
I don't even know what happened. Like,
well, she's mad. She's mad at Tasha for releasing that income, and she said that's not a lot of money to feed a family. But that $31,000 was just last month income alone. For this month income alone, $31K. And she said that's
how much she made. Okay,
that ain't enough. That ain't enough to feed a family. I make 6 figures, and I'm like, wait a minute.
$31,000 for a YouTuber. That's a lot.
That's a lot of money. And you know how the family, and she was upset, mad. Then you know how the producers are. Once you say it, they call in. They started saying, "Oh, you don't make that much. You need to sit down." She hating. They started dragging her. Then she started to get triggered because I said, "Well, you cool. You the one that flip flopped on the Armon Wiggins. You are flip flop. First and foremost, you're gonna say flip flop. You may agree with a person one day and you come together. It's like a dysfunctional family, right? You be cool one day, you might not be cool. But as long as we have a peaceful resolution, it's great. And you can say what you want to say. With Wendy, when you disagree with her, then she started to go off and all that. Don't get angry. Don't take this personal because, like you said, you don't know these people. Don't let nobody trigger you like that. I don't. And people talk about me all day, every day. They say I'm broke. They say I stink, and I am. They say I don't stink. I take showers. I'm on the air mattress. It is what it is. Take the power away. But she was so triggered this morning. It's like, did you have your coffee with 2 creams and sugar? Because I don't know what is making her so. I think she's mad and angry is because I got cool with Armon Wiggins and she didn't like it because she wanted to be anti. It's okay. I'm cool with him. I think it was a beautiful conversation, but it was a heated conversation, and it was great. It was great, and we moved on. I still do commentary on Armon Wiggins, so it's nothing wrong with it. I just think that's probably why she's upset, and I think she's upset with Tasha K because Tasha K posted her income.
So since Tasha posted her income, has Armon released his?
No, he's absolutely not. He haven't. No.
No, but I'm just asking.
Oh no, he's not. He's not. And I told him, I said this publicly. Don't release your. Don't let nobody bait you. And he's not going to do that. He's not going to release his income. Don't let nobody do that.
Well, I mean, okay, so.
But he did say it. But he did say he'll release it if she releases it. He did say that.
Right.
So,
right.
yeah.
Because on Facebook, you had posted a picture. You know, it was Armon and a chick that looked like Armon. So I'm like, let me see what's going on over here. And I listened to it, and he did say, if she posts her income, then I will post mine, but I'm not expecting to make the type of money that she's making because she's bigger. He said that. That's why I asked how he posted his. But okay, because I don't know what else to say. I literally came in at the end.
You always coming in late. What? Did you get the notifications?
No, look. No, I don't get off work until like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, that's understandable.
Right.
That's understandable.
So when you be going live early, like sometimes you be going live like at 7 o'clock. I don't catch those because I be knocked out.
Okay.
So when you do go live around this time, you know, I'll be up.
Okay.
And it's always in. But you know,
can I ask you this question? Do you agree with people posting their money on the internet? Do you agree with that? Posting how much they make?
I don't agree with it because like I feel like when they do it, that's because they're trying to put someone else down. Now with this situation that's going on with Storm, Tasha K, and Armon, I feel like Armon should post his income, and the reason being is because he done came at Storm so much, and then turned around said if Tasha posts hers, he will post his. So that's the only reason why I feel like he should post it this time, because he said if she do it, he will do it.
He did say that.
If he said that, I'll be like, no, he shouldn't post it, but he said it out his mouth.
And she listened.
Say how he's not a liar. So.
And she listened to him. Tasha K listened to that, and she gave that to Storm Monroe for that exclusive. She watches Armon Wiggins. She's trying to play chess with him. All I say to Armon Wiggins, because I'm the outside looking in, baby,
I think she baited him.
Yeah, she baited him. Just stay focused on your content.
Because if he posted his income and it's nowhere near what Storm is making,
oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh, she gonna drag it. She will drag it for the longest. And then she would definitely drag the fact that Storm hit the scene after Armon and passed him. So, you know, if he make less than Storm, she coming for him hard.
Right. And I think and because my thing is this, I was talking and to my Patreon people, I would love to do a podcast with Armon Wiggins, some unfiltered. It's something about I want to do a podcast or a panel show, and we do it on each other's channels. We get the money, we get that bag, because I'm about the bag. I'm about the collaboration. This beefing stuff, yeah, it's entertaining, but while we beef it, it will be more profitable to team up for a project and get that bag. It is what it is. Because this, I do get through posting, okay, it is what, but it's more profitable to collaborate. Just like I had it in my spirit, I said, oh, I would love to do a podcast with somebody, but I want somebody to challenge me in that podcast. You know what I mean? That's going to let me challenge my ideas. I challenge them and let the chemistry flows, right? Like when I used to tune in into like Kevin and Mikhail's show, it was like lit because them two would get into who was that Kid Fury and that sister that he met. It was like a beautiful thing. And the industry is lacking Black men to do a podcast that's in the LGBTQI community and really be lit and be two totally different ideas and to come together for a collaboration for a project. It is what it, because once you collaborate with people like that you used to drag and they used to drag you back and forth, y'all do a project, that will send shockwaves to get that bag. Because that would be a good bag. That would be a good bag. Because how many podcasts do you listen to? It ain't that many podcasts I used to listen to. I used to this Justin J podcast. I used to listen to that was it for the culture podcast I listen to. So I would love to bring that back. And I think that would be lit when you get sponsors and all that type of stuff. And I want to say this about Tasha K. Bring back your podcast in that basement. Bring back that podcast.
I'm gonna do that because let me tell you something. Armon had called her out, you know, before the whole COVID and all that here. He called her out months ago and said that your people do not like him, which was a fact. It was dry. Y'all had no chemistry. And you won't have him back on the show. She tried to say, oh, no, we're going to do a show next week, and the show never happened. So she's not going to go back up in the basement because the people literally do not like to see her and Storm together. Why? Because she will not allow Storm to talk. Let me say this real quick, okay?
But can I say this? Let me interject. She will bring that podcast back if Wiley and Armon Wiggins does a podcast. I can guarantee you that. See what Armon Wiggins got to do? If you do got an ego, you got to put that ego to the side and play chess for the industry. Because if you do a dope podcast, she'll bring that podcast back. Play mind games with Tasha K. And then, yes. Because if that podcast will do that, Tasha K will bring Storm Monroe back for that podcast, especially when we take over the streets, because it will be a lit-ass podcast, and she'll bring husband. I guarantee you that. Yes. But go ahead, sister.
No. Let me tell you why. Hold on, let me tell you why. Let me tell you something. If you and Armon get together for a goddamn podcast, you think Kaya and T.S. Madison was doing something. Oh, no, because, you know, T.S. Madison, she was the calm one. You and Armon is kind of crazy. You know, he be doing the bell, swinging his neck and spinning around and all that kind of stuff, and you just be going in on your rant. That right there will be epic. Y'all will go to a whole nother level. She know her and Storm cannot compete with that. That's why I said no, because she know if y'all link up together for a goddamn podcast, that y'all two can be unstoppable. No offense when I say this, definitely if you get off of your meds for a little bit, you can be unstoppable.
Don't get off the meds! Wait a minute!
I'm just saying, stop your meds for about a week.
Because I sure was off my meds when he came on the show. When he came on, I was off my meds a little bit. Because when he came on the show, I was manic. I was yelling. I don't care nothing about your resume. He was going to me, blah, blah, blah. That was so lit. I had to pop that pill. And I never popped the pill on my bed. It's live. But I had no choice. Because I was manic. I was triggered.
All right. So, well, let me say this real quick.
Go ahead.
Chat. Now, y'all know what's going on with stocks. Okay, I know why you talk about this on your backup page and everything, but I just want to drop some jewels out there for people that don't know. Right now is the perfect time to invest in a company named Mardina.
Moderna. The reason being is because the government a month ago had put $100 million into that company. And when it did, the company started out like at $30. Once they had invested that money, it shot up to $87. Now, a few days ago, Donald Trump had signed off for another $100 million to go into that stock. Moderna is in the second trial basis. They tested it out on the elderly. The next one will be the next trial will be the, young people, and then after that, the children. Okay, so right now is the best time to invest in that stock because based on what's going on with the research and everything, that company will be the first one to have the vaccine.
Can you repeat the name?
To the vaccine.
Right. They want you to spell the name over again. What was the name of that?
Moderna. I'm gonna say it again. M as in mom, O as in October, D as in Danny, E as in Eric, R as in Ricky, N as in Nancy, A as in Apple. Look into that company. Okay, they just gave them $100 million a few days ago. So that stock right there will be over $100 real soon. Right now, because it had jumped up to like 80 something, and then of course it dropped. You have to play the stock. So once it starts dropping, pull your money out. Once it hits that bottom, put your money back in. So that way, when it's time to go back up, which will be in a couple of months, because soon when they go to trial 3, that's when it's going to shoot up again. So get that stock right now. Right now, that stock is like at $60 something. Okay. Let's just say you only got $200 or $300. Put that $200 or $300 that you got to the side into that stock. A lot of people is looking at Tesla, but Tesla has already shot up to $2,100. Now, when the pandemic had first started, Tesla was at 500 and something. So for it to be at 2,100 right now, the people that invested was smart as heck when they got their stimulus check. So now also Apple is about to split.
Monday.
Split meaning,
the 4-to-1 split. They're going to do that Monday.
Right. So when it's split, that price is going to drop. Once that price drop on Monday, buy that stock because they splitting it so that way they can force the stock to go right back up. Because Apple, that's not going out of style. So that will be a stock that you guys need to look into. And I think right now that stock is $500. So once the split hit, it's going to be like 200 and something. So invest your money in that stock. If you have the coin to do it, even if you got to borrow from somebody, please invest your money in Apple, Moderna. If you got money, invest in Tesla because they're about to split Tesla. Okay. I was reading an article today that they, a matter of fact, I had did a screenshot. Let me send you the screenshot to your Instagram. Maybe you can post post it. I was reading an article today where they have flying cars coming out. The flying cars will be out in 3 years, 2023. Okay, I just sent it. Hold on, let me see. I just sent it to you. And this is a flying car from Tokyo. Okay, so y'all want to, once he posts this, it's called SkyDrive Project. Just look into that. Look
okay, and so
in a few years, that car right there, it's going to be up there with Tesla.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
So that's just something that I want to let y'all know.
All right, thank you.
Have a good day. I'm about to go back to this chat.
Okay.
Right.
So next week we're gonna have to add a financial segment. So we will have a show for next week. So yes. So we're gonna do like a full in-depth show. So if anybody interested, call in and stuff like that, and everybody can just call in, give their whole point. But I want to say this about Armon Wiggins and Monroe because I got to get back into the thing because I want to say this though. But yeah, I think that would be dope if Wiley and Armon Wiggins does a podcast or does a YouTube show. Because what it does, you put fire to the industry. And I say this publicly because I know how people operate. They look at other stuff, they get forgotten about other stuff. And when I look at all these other people talking about Tasha K and how Storm World, she allowed Storm to talk, you have to understand, if you have somebody with a strong personality, an alpha female, you have to learn how to allow other people to talk and not talk, right? And the beauty of that, with one thing Tasha K doesn't do, is she don't open up phone lines where she talk with her callers like that. So she are used to just doing all the talking, and so she don't know how to have a conversation and allow other people to get an opinion. And because in that podcast she did with Storm, she did not allow him to do a lot of talking, and he had some questions that he wanted to ask. So you should allow him to talk. So if I were to do a podcast with him, I say his name because I want to, because it triggers people. But if I were to do a podcast with him, yes, we are both alphas. We are both used to dominating the show. But I know how to be quiet and make a comment, and and then I challenge whatever, and then if we agree, we agree. It is what it is. That's the beauty of a podcast. Two opposite opinions, or doing a show. Because I see what he was trying to do, the boys chat panel, and you have to get people that understand business, understand connection, understand topics, understand that you are building a platform. It is what it is. Do I think that he would do it? Who knows? He probably won't do it if you listen to the people. But listen to the bag and listen to somebody that is talking about business. It would be lit. It would be dope. It would be great. Because when I did Two Man and a Lady, if we would have continued that, it would have been awesome. It would have been awesome. It would have been great for the culture. And I always had an idea. I said, we are better when we collaborate together. It is a better thing when Black content creators come together and collaborate on a project. It's a guy that's about to start his radio internet show, and we're connecting and help, and I'm giving him ideas. And I said, always try to collaborate with other people, because that is how you're going to grow. When you get all of these different personalities, different minds, you can build it up. And that's something we as African-American content creators have to have that mindset. Let's collaborate on a project. Let me go on your channel. You come on my channel. That's how you build up and make moves in this industry, if you learn how to work together and be a team player. All right, let's go to the phone lines. 9055, call you on the air. Turn me down in the background. Hello. 214. Hello, you got to turn me down in the background.
Hello, Wiley, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead, sister.
Hey, Wiley, just wanted to call back. I put a few drops, cash out, because I can do that, W-2. If I'm going to talk my talk and run my big mouth, the very least I can do is put some of that cash out money in there for you. And when you look at the outline, you will see my name and all the money that I have been, of course, providing to you and to this show. As I do for all Black YouTubers.
Thank you.
I definitely get paid. I'm top 1% of all Americans. And I'm W-2. I'm not going to pocket wash you, Armon, Storm, and the Tasha K's of the world, DJ Richie Sky, Funky Dineva, because I'm W-2. I don't own my own business like you do. You own your own business. And I wish you nothing but success. If I'm going to get my keys off all of you, the very at least I can do is drop that cash out, drop that super chat. So all these people who want to run their mouth and be rude to the Black YouTubers, where's their super chat? That woman who likes to call in and she makes a lot of noise. Where is her super chat? Where's that cash out? If you're going to talk, let that money do the talking for you. Point blank. That's it. And also, I know that right now we're not doing finance, but fantastic that you're doing. Robinhood is a great platform. I personally do not use the Robinhood platform. My income is my investments are quite substantial. But
it's
the
a
thing that you're doing it, so all of us within the Black universe can also invest in the stock market. You know for a fact there are certain people in this country, they will never allow that stock market to drop the way it did in 2008. We had that issue in March, we're back on. And it's a great time to invest. So I personally will be on your show. People have given me some great advice, literally off the internet, which has paid me mad dividends. And Tesla, Wiley, you already know how Tesla's been the past few months. It's crazy.
Tesla
too much money has been made. Too much money has been made. But getting back to Armon, he really needs to pump the brakes and stop it. What is going on here? I kind of think that they're all in some sort of cahoots because we're talking about them. They keep going back and forth. It's very odd how Tasha, for the second time, has posted Storm's income, and then Armon makes a video the next minute calling her a clown and getting real angry and real pressed. And then they respond after he makes a very disrespectful video. The way he speaks about Black women is a problem. That's why he has now blocked me for a second time, even though I have put hundreds of dollars into his channel. He doesn't even care about the money because he clearly is getting it from all of his subscribers, everyone who is a member, and his own super chat. He gets some money. He will still block you, even if you give him money, because that's just how pressed he is. But he still gets paid.
I think with the black woman piece though, and that's a conversation that needs to be had, because I think that would be an amazing debate, and I think we need to continue that. But I think I hear his side, but it's a lot of Black women. Okay, let me ask you this: it's a lot of Black women that still support, so they don't. I talk with them; they don't see anything wrong with that. And they said, he's lit, he's funny, it's entertaining. And one of them sent me an email, and she said, that ain't my nigga. He is what he is. He just lit. He's lit. I watch it for entertainment. Just like we listen to rap music, DMX and Snoop Dogg and all of these rappers that said the B word and all that, they had a big fan base that were women. And I didn't see them get criticized like that. True. I mean, if we're going to hold him to that standard, and I'll criticize him for it, but then I listen to Tupac or Snoop Dogg or DMX and the stuff that they said about women, and but women, that was their base, that was their base, and can't get mad at them. Tommy is even worse. But who's supporting them? Women. It ain't no man. He ain't got no strong man fan base over there with, Tommy Sotomayor, with Tommy Sotomayor, with the guy, and the stuff that he says about women make what Armon Wiggins say about Black women. About Black women, you can't compare Armon Wiggins to him because Armon Wiggins, he don't know where near close what Tommy have said. And this man been on news channels. Republicans been retweeting some of his stuff that he have said. He have built a platform. And the more he dragged Black women, the more Black women and others have been donating to him. I seen the numbers. They be in there contributing
Wiley, to when you see his show, the fact it's very problematic how he put up that picture of Tasha, he put up that picture of Kaya, and he put up the picture of Jaguar. And his commentary, it was very disrespectful. And what's even more disturbing is that he will then say, these are the faces of homophobia. But he will speak the way he does about Black women, unambiguous Black women. And then Jaguar will mention, why are his panties in a bunch? Why is his thong in a bunch? And then he starts using the homophobia line that it's these Black women, these are the faces of homophobia.
All right, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna bring the phone lines back. because they had dropped out. So you know that Blog Talk Radio stuff. We doing that. Give me a second. I'm gonna bring it back. Woo! Because we got a lot of callers. Good God Almighty, y'all are calling in today. Give me a second. I mean, oh gosh, what happened? The lines with Blog Talk. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to boot back the lines because Blog Talk is acting kind of funny. Because let me do this. Let me go to the studio. Give me a second. Give me a second, you guys. We're gonna bring this back. Give me 1 second. Okay. Why is it not direct connect? Oh, you know what? To all the callers, we're gonna boot it back. And to that caller that called in, 9055, we'll bring you back. I'll just call you back on the air. So give me a second. I got to boot back the line. So give me a second, you guys. I'm going to boot it back. All right? It looks like this is going to be a lengthy show because Blog Talk is acting quite funny today. So give me a second. I'm going to boot it back. Let me do this. And we pay that every month. I know one stock that I ain't invested in. I ain't gonna be invested in no Blog Talk Radio stock. But we having this conversation about Armon Wiggins, and I hear what y'all saying, and I want to hear you out, and we're gonna have a conversation about that. But give me a sec. We're gonna bring everybody back with this. Okay, give me a second. We're gonna bring everybody back. You know, Blog Talk. Every once in a while, it does that. It'll cut off. I think we was on there too long, so. Give me a second while I do this. Who is that in my DM just eating up my DM, showing me how much money they making? Child, I don't care. I really don't care. Be an investor and make it be real. Because somebody showing me receipt how much money they making. I'm like, I see what you're saying, but let me send the DM back.
Start your show now. Press 1. To hear important instructions, press.
Your show is scheduled to start in 32 seconds.
Yeah, bring it back. We go bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Okay. So we're having this conversation, and Jesus, if this is a real receipt, good God Almighty.
Your show will be live in 5 seconds.
Woo! if that's real. Okay, these people are so busy on YouTubers. I mean, okay, we gonna bring it back. Now I was on the phone with 9055. So let me hello. So we're back on. So let me call that caller back. Let me see if I can get her back on the line. 9055, because she wanted to speak. So I'm gonna bring her back, then I let the rest of the callers speak on it. So let me call her back. Let me see what it works. I'm gonna call her back on the air. So hopefully you answer. It's a New York number. We call you back from the show. 90. I'm calling you back. Last 4 9055.
Hello.
Okay, yes. Okay, we back. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, go ahead. Your point. You talk about my ways. Go with your point.
He makes his comments about Black women. Kaya Shaka Zulu, the very, very colorist comments about Tasha K, Jaguar. Once again, he did it yesterday. Using the word monkey, which he has, OG. It's always the same Black phenotype that this type of vitriol he has. OG, Tasha K, Kaya, Jaguar, Black women, unambiguous Black women who do not look, exotic, not the exoticals, who do not look mixed, but he always goes after them. Fine, that's his style. But then you come back with this homophobia of this is the face of homophobia. He said that yesterday.
To respond to Jaguar Wright, because she said you want him to play. Jaguar Wright pretty much said you want him to play in your butthole and all that type of stuff. Yeah, that's what she said.
And these are the same females that you call man, you call masculine, you call monkey, Shaka Zulu, and then.
But can we agree that both of them have said?
Black women,
can we agree?
Black women that way, then keep the same energy. Don't bring up their homophobic.
Can we agree that? Well, with Jaguar, right? And let's put it in context, right? She's responding to a video that Armon Wiggins did about her. Armon Wiggins did not call her a monkey, a bee, anything. He just said he didn't know who she was and that she needs to stop with the Summer Walker piece. It was nothing disrespectful and degrading. But her response, Jaguar Wright response, talking about you planning to this and this and this and that. You probably got some Gucci thongs. She went in on that and you feminine. But I ain't got nothing against gay people because I'm by myself. I like women and men. And if I wasn't married, I'd be with a woman, but I'm married. So she got into that piece. And he in return, and he started saying something that is disrespectful as well. So they both, let's be fair here, has said some problematic, disrespectful things. She said it, he said it. Okay. One did not get over the other.
Wiley. He brought Tasha K's picture. Kaya, what does Kaya have to do with this? What does Tasha K have to do with this? And then he brings Jaguar's picture on his screen. All dark-skinned, unambiguous Black women. And then he goes off on that same commentary that he always does. And then he says that it's of homophobia. It's always the same phenotype. Notice it's the same phenotype. He never brings up the exotic, quote unquote, women, the white women who have also made problematic comments about gay men. He doesn't bring them up on his channel. He has a type. He's even said that. I watch Armon quite closely. You know, I have a type. My father has a type. We like him. He has a type. Fine, that's your type. Do whatever you want to do, but stop trying to bring in Black women. There's no need to degrade, bring in Black women like you do, and then bring in the homophobia, and then we're the face of homophobia, that we're homophobic. No, Armon. You want to go back and forth with Black women, go toe to toe, compare their looks to your looks, if you are a man, and Armon always brings up that he is a man, the people are going to respond.
Okay, but I understand that. But what I'm saying is this, and I understand your point, and this is why I say no one is innocent, right? And I have to say, you cannot censor somebody how to respond if you start out with something disrespectful. Now, he had Kaya picture up. It was, but Carla, it wasn't malicious. It was pure comedy gold. When he had the pictures up and he turned his head, decided to say, it was comedy gold. It was comedy gold. It was. I do believe that he should apologize to the monkey comment for OG. He flip-flopped on that position. So that's something that he just have to deal with, right? If it was me, if I said it, just drop it and move on. Because women, you know, he should just leave it alone. But he still tip-tap, flip-flops on that issue, and that gives ammunition to you and others that criticize him for that, right? Just like the women in the chat told me, Wiley, stop calling us cisgendered women. They didn't like it. So I say women. You know what I mean? Because they did not like the cisgender comment. My own mother doesn't even like the cisgender comment. But if you provoke a woman, don't get mad if she calls you the F word. I provoked my mother and she said what she said, and she said this was her words. It's because you took me there, right? So for him and this Jaguar Wright, she said some problematic things and he clapped back with some problematic things. But what we want to say, can we agree that they both said some problematic? One can't talk about the other because they both said, and they both look alike. They look twins. Look like twins. Period. Because once he got through saying that, and once he took off his hat, it's like, ain't nothing you can say, baby. That's your twin. Anything you say about her, you can say about yourself. That's a reflection of you. And so that wasn't nothing but God. That'll just teach you, no matter what you're running from, if you're trying to run from, let me remind you that what you're talking against, that's you. You're looking at yourself in the mirror. That's your sister. That could be your own mom. They are identical twins. Them genetics between Jaguar Wright and Armon Wiggins, oh baby, that's they could do a whole skit. Man, they could do a whole you know what I mean? They both look like twins.
Okay, that's fine. If we're going to read, we read. Keep the same energy. Don't now bring up fakes of homophobia. That was my big issue.
Well, all gay people do that, and they should stop doing that. I think that's hypocritical. They do that a lot. They do that a lot. They bring that up, like with the fish thing. Yeah. That Carla, you ain't gonna never stop that, man. You're gonna have a headache. They gonna always bring that back.
if any black woman were to use the F word, he'll go cry in a corner. And he has said that because Tommy, I think Love and Hip Hop Tommy, made a comment. And he said, well, we shouldn't be messing with these women like that. What if we just leave these women alone? Because someone uses the F word. That's his sensitive spot. That's where he does not like that. Okay, Armon. So you know what, Armon? If you're going to read black women, then keep it up. You want to go back and forth, toe to toe, get in black women business, keep. This is black women's space. Then don't start crying like a Tati, like another Karen, a Susan, a white woman, because that's what, and this happens a lot. You have white women or non-black women, they will disrespect, denigrate, degrade black women, but when they get that same energy back to them, they start crying. Oh my God, I'm scared. Oh my God, confrontation. I can't believe what's happening to me. I'm so scared. I'm so fearful.
Right. No, so let me respond to the audience with Jaguar, right? Because a lot of people are confused.
That's white women talk.
Confused. No, I don't think it's white women talk. I just think like if they feel like you're coming at that point, it is what it is. I think that's very common when you're talking to somebody, respond to somebody feminine. The common response is typical Jaguar Wright type of response. Even Kaya said a lot of problematic things, but her fans love her for whatever she is. And I've always said this. If it offends you so much or trigger you so much, don't consume that. I understand that. Don't consume that. But Kaya have said she had talked about Maddie health status, talked about Maddie mama, talked about Bobby Lights, that he's sick. She have said a lot of problematic things. But I will say this. Let me
came back on Kaya and brought up some very
absolutely. But they both have. But let's agree, they both have said it, and I get it. But let me say this so I can let the audience know. What we're having a conversation. Jaguar Wright was on an Instagram live. She was watching Armon Wiggins show. She Googled herself, found Armon Wiggins video. And Armon Wiggins was making commentary about the Summer Walker piece, right? So he did a whole video he did a segment about Jaguar Wright, and Jaguar Wright was responding. And some of the comments she made came off problematic, talked about his butt. You want somebody to play on the butt. You got on Gucci thongs, etc., etc. So this caller did not like his response of how his clapback was. But I'm from the hood, baby. Ain't no censor when we at war. And that good. If I want to clap back, that's because if we take that away from Armon Wiggins, he will lose his support system because that's him. He's gonna respond. That's how we do in the community. We respond, we shady, we clap back. Did he go? It's up for debate. But again, my question is, were you entertained? Because I watch, and 4,000 people were watching live. They were entertained, and most of them, 90% of them, were black women. Or if it ain't just black, 90% of it is women. Because I got 90% of women watch the Wiley Show. So I can just imagine he's at 94, 95%. So they loved it.
No, and you're right. Armon based black women, and hell, I was so super chatting that character until he blocked me because this is what I said that.
Why did he block you? Okay, I want to get an understanding is why did he block you? I didn't hear that piece. Can you tell me why?
Oh, no. He says that because he crawls all of the, Tasha's channel, Storm's channel, and he mentioned that, I don't know, I said something he didn't like, but I don't know what upset him. He never said. But then I got unblocked, and I paid like $50. And then whatever happened yesterday, he blocked me again. Whatever happened yesterday, because the whole situation with Storm Tasha K putting Storm's money, and then like a minute later, Armon had a video on his channel calling Tasha a clown and to go to station head. And then I realized, oh, this must be why, Armon is in his feelings, because Storm has really, he's really grown in his income, his YouTube revenue.
Okay, so right, because you're upset that Armon Wiggins blocked you, and he will block if he feels as though, and that's his right to block. And just like that's your right to have a conversation. But on the Wiley Show, I can only speak for me. Maybe it's in my Scorpio nature. I love for you to disagree because it's more entertaining, because at the end of the day, you're watching me on a free app. So it's more entertaining. Like when Wendy Williams called in, when she was clapping back, of the call, it's more entertaining. And that's the entertainment. We all sit on here and agree with everything. It's boring. So I like it when you disagree or you challenge an idea. You have a right to your opinion, but will I block you? No. You're gonna stop. You're gonna hinder your growth if you block everybody that disagree, because guess what? You are in a seat of opinionated show. So like you can dish it out. You got to be able to receive it. Now, I don't agree with you cussing somebody mom out or daddy out, being that disrespectful, then you deserve to be blocked. But if you just disagree with me, it is what it is.
Yeah, but you guys think that way. He doesn't, but that's fine. I still watch him.
Yeah.
That's just
okay. You still watch him. So send him a letter.
Of course, I support Black YouTube. You guys do. I cannot sit here and get my kiki, watch you guys all day long because I work from home.
Okay.
Live chat. I get paid. Top 1% live chat. Tell me to hang up. Don't worry about what I do. Pay your bills.
Don't worry about it. Don't listen to the chat, because you know that chat will distract you.
What I do over here.
Yeah, don't worry about Don't worry about chat. Don't worry about the chat. We should have a conversation. Okay. I'm gonna go to the next callers. I'm gonna go to
I get my kikis off Black YouTubers.
Thank you.
So I'm going to support all of you guys.
Yes, thank you so much. I'm gonna go to the other callers. We got 3 other callers. We taking all callers, people.
Okay, goodbye, Wiley.
Goodbye, sister. Good morning to you. We got a lot of callers. We taking everybody. I don't care. We got to be on here for 8 hours. All right, 0317 caller, you on the air.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, go ahead, caller.
Hey, first of all, let me tell you, I was going to say something else, but I have to just put the cheese on the cracker here, okay? The caller you was just talking to sounds hypocritical, and she sounds like a Scorn fan, okay? The reason I'm saying she sounds hypocritical is because at the end of the day, the 3 women that he posted on his live that had the pictures, let's start with Kaya. Kaya talks shit, talk less about the gay community, and she talks less about Black women. Now, I'm trying to figure out how come she doesn't have the same energy for Kaya. What else? What is her name? Tasha K. Tasha K has talked less about gay people, and she has constantly talked less about women of color. Now, as a fellow woman of color, we should be checking our own as well as checking other people. Where is the outrage? Now, with Jaguar Wright, she was dead wrong about putting a rape victim thing on Summer Walker, a woman of color. People should be outraged on that, because at the end of the day, we should be lifting our Black women, right?
Right.
So I feel like that's a problem.
I feel you all the way. I feel you, and I hear your point.
I feel like that's a problem.
So you're saying, can I have a question? Do you feel like she is that way because he blocked her from the platform?
I feel like she was. I feel like personally, you don't have to choose sides, but you do have to be mindful of what you say sometimes because other people are watching. I feel like she went on someone else's platform and said some other stuff. Our mom probably seen it, didn't agree with it. And said,
yeah.
No, you're not coming over here after you said what you said.
Whew.
So that's the reality. But I feel like at the end of the day, when it comes to our mom, I don't feel like he has a disdain for Black women. I mean, I feel like that's a narrative that's getting pushed.
Okay.
But to be honest, I feel like that narrative is getting played out because I'm like, he has dragged a lot of people, not just dark skinned women. So it's like,
Yeah.
Is it only when he's talking back to dark skinned women that we're having this conversation, or is it? What is it? And then to be honest, like Jaguar Wright did say some homophobic stuff. Like to be honest.
Yeah, she did. And so that's why I say I wanted to be fair.
Yeah. So she said this first. How come he can't say whatever he wants to say? And the reason why he called Kaya Shaka Zulu because she has, to be honest, she's into spirituality and she's all, earthy and stuff, and she wears her, her wrap around her head and stuff like that. It was a kiki. But just like Kaya was talking about Bobby like Buffalo, it was a kiki. Why can't her scars be a kiki? I'm a spiritualist and I still found it funny.
All right. Thank you so very much.
I mean, people. Yeah,
and I made fun of him reading them cards, selling them crystals and dirt. It's like it's a comedian. You roast and you gag. I have said some things that's very problematic, but again and again, it wasn't a malicious intent. You just sit and entertain the people. So thank you so much, caller. I'm gonna go to this next caller.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you. 9201 caller, you on the air.
Yeah, Wiley, this is me. I'm on a whole different YouTube today. First and foremost, let me start with this DM Go Lightly, because I'm the one that just sent Wiley my screenshot of my account, bro. Like, I really have time. I really have assistance. I really have time for this, and I'm waiting for you to send Wiley Mr. Top 1%. I'm really waiting for you to send Wiley your bank information so see what's going on.
The battle of the bank statements. I said this today, y'all. Can I say this? Can I say this real quick, man? Y'all are posting, y'all. This is the battle of the banks. Baby, y'all is pulling up this is Postgate today. But go ahead, sister.
We don't need to do super chat because we don't need to do super chat. So I have businesses. I have a prayer for Wiley. I don't need to get some $10 that is going to be 60% taken out of it, so he only gets $4. I don't need to do a super chat. That's not what I'm looking to do. My daughter came to me and said, "Listen, I like this guy on YouTube. This guy is sleeping on a bed. He got a P.O. box up. I was ready to get him his own place and get him a bedroom set. But I didn't like how Wiley approached different things. See, I call him from a different YouTube."
So I'm hearing your point. So my question is, what did that viewer say to you to trigger you to send me your bank, your account information, like your how much money you make? I'm confused. Okay. When she called back in, wow, I'm here for it. Congrats, Black people, y'all are doing it. Anonymous, you're live on the air.
All right, so I want to say this.
Wow.
The lady that responded to people up in the YouTube, I did it too. Wiley told me not to. But of course, it's so hard. So what I did is somebody named Kay Butterfly, always got something to say. I just blocked that person so that way I don't see what they saying. Like right now, they probably saying something, but I don't see it no more. So I won't say anything about that person. Now, so I want to go back to not the last caller, but the caller before that. That was y'all was speaking on Tommy Sotomayor. Now, and I know they might go off on me up in this chat, but I listen to him. I actually like Tommy, and the reason being is because when I first went to his platform, I was going over there to go off on him for how he talk about Black women. But before I can get on the phone, another person came in to defend Black women, and he made a statement that hit me, and I'm like, dang, that's true. He said, if Black people stop putting themselves out there to be recorded up in that light, then he won't have no content to his white viewers. You know what I'm saying? Which made sense. I'm like, you're right. Mm-hmm. So he's just speaking on the things that gets put out. And then when I watch the video, I'm like, okay, this do make us look bad.
I hear you because I'm gonna bring the other caller on. But thank you for going and viewing his channel. But let me bring I'm gonna put you on hold. Let me bring her back on because she was finished her point, and I'm gonna bring you back on because that's very hold your point. Let me bring 9201 back on because I definitely want to hear that piece about Tommy because I'm glad she admitted that she watched Tommy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad y'all being honest this morning because like I don't want to get with this whole holier than thou. I don't watch it all. Yeah, because I watched Tommy because when he came at me and came in the beef sector, I started watching. I'm like, whoa, I'm too Christian like on my platform because he's getting them dollars. But go ahead, 9201. You back on the air. So I'll ask you a question. Okay. What did what's the name say to you to trigger you to release that? Because I'm confused. Because I wasn't reading the chat.
You didn't trigger it. You didn't trigger it. This guy, DM Go Lively, he's the one that triggered it. Because see, this is the thing. I don't have to show anything or prove anything to anybody, right? But when you keep trying to go with and I got this and I'm in the top 1%. First of all, sir, if you was in the top 1%, you would be a billionaire. The top 1% of the United States are all billionaires. They're not millionaires. That's number one. Okay, and I'm not saying that you can't have money and watch Wiley because I have money and I watch Wiley. What I'm trying to do right now is start my own network. So I go around and I look at a whole lot of different YouTubers, but I do it from a whole different account. That's number one. So you didn't trigger me to send you my bank statement. That was the other guy, DM, and I asked him to send his as well since he's the 1% and we're not in the same tax bracket. I would like for you to verify and see if we're in the same tax bracket because I can almost put it on my life and my children's life, and he don't even have 1% of what I have in my bank account right now. So that's just that. Let's get on to this Armon situation. Armon, you need to stay away from him. Armon is negative. You have a whole different brand. It is people, I know for sure that it is people who like you, who watch you. Stay away from him. But this is what I don't like about you, Wiley, and this is what I tried to tell you before. I feel like you want to come up, and I really believe your come up is coming, but I feel like you want to come up so bad that you go with whoever you feel like is going to help you get to that point. Stay away from that little bald-headed lady, Tasha K. She is a liar. If you associate yourself with her, people will not deal with you. She is getting ready.
Hello? Is our call dropping? 9201? Her call dropping. Give me a second while we get her back on. 9201. Hello? See? Give me a second. Can y'all still hear me? Yeah, your call was breaking up. 9201?
Okay, hold on. Let me see if we're up. Can you hear me better now?
I can hear you now.
Okay. So don't associate yourself with Tasha K. Tasha K is a bald-headed liar, okay? That's just the bottom line. Tasha K don't have no truth inside of her. Do not align yourself with somebody like that. She is on a sinking ship. First of all, when y'all look at their screenshot that she wanted to put up, through Storm Monroe or whatever, it says that her payout was $31K, right? If she really had 800 real subscribers, 800,000 real subscribers, she would be making way more money than that. But that's just a whole nother conversation. Look at the lifetime payout. See, she knew what people was going to look at, and she didn't even, whatever she edited in that video, she did not edit everything properly. So the payout says $31,000, but if you look at lifetime payouts does not match. You see what I'm saying? So y'all need to go ahead, y'all need to look through the video again and look where it says lifetime payout, which is the last bar on the bottom. She's not fooling anybody, and Armon was not lying when she said that lady be buying views. She wants y'all to believe that she's bigger than what she is, and she's not. That's why she's starting the Patreon. That's why she's asking for people to market on her channel. Because like she says, her lawyer costs money, and she cannot keep up with Cardi B. She just can't do it. That's that. Armon, trash. Only thing Armon can do is get smart with people and then block them. Do not associate yourself with somebody like that. You don't need to do no podcast with no Armon. You need to find somebody that you could do a podcast with that's winning. Even Storm Monroe, he's another one that's chasing. First he went to Tommy Sotomayor, then he went to somebody else, and then when that didn't work, he went to Tasha K. Like stand your grounds, Wiley. People watch your show. You do well. You have your own way of doing stuff. If you want
what can I say this? Can I say this? Can I say this? I was talking about again the beauty of collaboration of African American content creators working together. That's the beauty of it. That's the spirit of it, right? And I use this as an example because that's somebody that I can pin to that I've had worked with and collaborated with. And I think it would be very profitable to collaborate with other content creators. Because I feel as though as Black content creators, we do a disservice dissing each other instead of pooling our resources and our expected brands together to collaborate. And we will come out better collaborating, working together than being so divided and against each other. That's the message that I was preaching today. But that could be for anybody. That could be with me, work with this one or that one or this lady in this community. It's just that I would love to see us as Black content creators come together and work together. That's the spirit that I was preaching here.
And this is what you need to be preaching. If you want money, people like mess. And this is just advice from us. I'm trying to tell you what people want. This is why reality TV, they get rid of people who don't do mess. If you want followers, you need to be messy. The Shade Room, messy. All of these Black, messy. TMZ, messy. People pay for mess. People want to see mess. People do not want to see kumbaya. They don't want to see holding hands. They don't want to see any of those things. Point blank, period. If you stop all of this jumping through hoops to try to be friends with people, you will do so much better. Drag that ugly gremlin looking lady. She's a effing liar. Everything she do is a lie. Look through her videos. I will have my assistant send you clips. Look through her videos. The lady is a bald-headed liar. First of all, let me tell you how she got fans stalking me. And I'm already getting ready to make a video and drag the hoe because I just asked her 2 days ago. She got people stalking me because I was on your other live on my other YouTube and took up for Millie and called her baby the raisin in the sun. See, that's who I am. See, if your caller said, oh, she's not rich, oh, she talk ghetto, it don't matter what I talk like on a YouTube show. I'm not doing business deals with you guys. We're not in any type of boardroom or anything like that. This is the thing. Drag people, Wiley. We hold it down. Just the way that you speak is so eloquently. Please start dragging people and make that what you do.
Drag? But ma'am, listen, I have dragged and all that, and I still do it. And this is why the show is growing. If you're a follower of the Wiley Show, you see the growth. We're not in the same position that we've been in.
And the most growth comes from when your best shows, everybody say, oh, I love the shows when you going in on somebody. The way that you speak and the way that you get things together, forget Armon Wiggins. So drag him. And when you drag him, tag his name and then go to his Instagram and tag his followers and then get his own followers. And listen, let me tell you something, Wiley. You have a gift. You really have a gift. But you can't keep doing this. I like this person. I like that person. I want to be friends with everybody. like let's chill with it.
No, let me, man. Hold on. I have to say this.
I just want to have a platform because I'm going to say, because I'm looking for your comments. Does the caller have a platform? I don't need a platform, really.
I know. Can I say this, caller? Can I say this? Let me interject. We have dragged and dragged and dragged. And we have done that, and we continue to do that, right? But it is nothing wrong to have a conversation and to have a understanding. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I thought that show, it was very lit, and that's what it was. It was an understanding. We have it. Do I agree with everything he does? No. But dragging Tasha, no, I think she's very entertaining. Whether it's a lie or the truth, Donald Trump lies, and he's the president. He's the most powerful man in the planet. So,
okay, this is the thing. Let me respond to Lakeisha Boone. I'm not Black on anybody's platform. Not Wiley's, not Tasha's, not Armon's, not anybody's. Okay, that's number one. This is the thing. Y'all be so dumb. It's like you can't hear. You just make things up. Who said anything about anybody being Black? I told Wiley to drag all these niggas because he's better than them. And he will go from 11,000 to 15,000 to 20 to 25,000. You see what I'm saying? he needs growth in his channel by dragging these other nobody ass channels. Bottom line, you don't need no kumbaya. You need to get that out your head.
No, it's not, ma'am. Again, it's not kumbaya. If you have a show, and see, this is the thing about me. If you say, hey, if we were doing a panel show and Armon Wiggins called OG and Monkey, I would have challenged that. The beauty of what I'm saying is, even The View, when them ladies will go at it, and Elizabeth Hezebeck will go at it with Rosie O'Donnell, that was lit. Like, this is what I'm saying. In those same type of spaces to collaborate, whether your stance, if you're a conservative, whether you're a liberal, is to come together in those same type of spaces. That's the point that I was preaching. Not like, cool, we all hold hands and agree. No, if you say something I disagree, I challenge that, and I think that would be great for the fans.
I called this the other day. If you were dragged,
we were dragging, ma'am. Did you listen to that 4-hour live? We both was dragging each other.
I watch all of your lives. Every single live you do, I watch.
That was a lit live.
I do everything. Like when it comes to you, even when you piss me off, I still watch your lives because I believe that you have some type of talent. But what I'm saying is, you gotta stop with on Monday I like Tasha K, on Tuesday I like Armon, on Wednesday I like Monroe, because see, he's another one. Like, it's so many things to drag about Stormisha. You can make a whole hour.
No, because, man, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that because let me tell you why. Because Storm Monroe was working over here at the Wiley Show for 2 men and a lady. And I'm not going to do that. For what reason? It doesn't make any sense. I sit here and I have dragged my family for a click of the view because they're more entertaining than all of them content creators that you named. And we will be in Chicago next week. And we have done that. But what I'm saying is people are following the Wiley Show. I do not listen to people when they say, oh, you need to do this to hurry up and grow. I thank God that we're getting a subscriber a day, that we're growing. And whatever God has for me, it is for me. It will be a story that I would break and I would get views, but I can't force it. But for the Armon Wiggins piece, that was 3 to 4 years of a beef. That was a lengthy from Facebook when I got kicked out of Chicago to all the way up to today. So this didn't just start yesterday. And this ain't the first time we had a piece of. We have a love and hate type of relationship, if you want to use that. We go back and forward. And it's entertaining. But again, I'm not going to sit here and drag Storm because that brother is a good brother, a good man, and he worked with us. He's an amazing guy, and he never gave me that type of.
Like I said, he's another one who so desperately wants money that he's willing to flip flop. I'm telling you, Wiley, if I started a channel right now today and dragged
man, 9201 is break 9201 9201. Hold on, I'm gonna get her back on. I think it's just like breaking up. So give me a second. And I hear what she's saying. And but again, I'm just not gonna up and just drag. No, it was a beautiful conversation. 9201, call back in. It is what it is. And so they said, but please don't attempt to drag. Child, girl, y'all sit and watch the Wiley Show. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm gonna be inside. I'm gonna keep doing Wiley and entertaining folks. But I definitely cannot censor to fit everybody special unless you invest in heavy type of money for the Wiley Show. Because y'all sure dropping receipts. Let me say this. Y'all all dropping these big bank statements and these big bank statements and stuff like this. But I'm from the hood. That don't mean nothing if I can't feel it. What you posting it for? Is you sending it to me? Now, if somebody in here will send that whatever you want me to do, and that's it. Let's go. Let's not talk about it. Because one thing I don't like, that's just like I'm hungry. And you cooking fried chicken. Talking about how good of a cook, and I can't eat a piece of that chicken. No, we need investments. And we're going to keep doing us. And we're growing. And the reason why we grew, because I didn't give up. I did not give up. And now that we are growing, shit, it just drag all these people. Are you going to invest me when I go on and run in the city to do all these dragging? Can I get some better equipment and all that type of stuff? I need some incredible investments, right? But I got to do what I got to do. Because sending me a receipt, golly, that just look like, if that really is your receipt, if that's really you, that's the answer to my prayer. And you don't have to say, I'm going to pray for you. Baby, just click the button and invest it. And baby, this show will be the hottest show in the land. It will be the hottest show. You got the power. One click. I ain't talking about getting you in prayer. One little click. Everything that I need, baby, we'll have. And you will see what we see. Right? But I'm on the right track. And I'm on the right track because people talking. You know you're on the right track when people give different strategies. Well, Wiley, I think you should go here. Wiley, I think y'all weren't saying this a couple of days ago about the last week. It's because we're on the right track. Right? And these people that y'all sitting and defending, we have asked them to come on the Wiley Show. They said no. But one day you're going to see me on a higher level. And all of these people that pooped out and act like we didn't exist, they're going to see me in rooms. They're going to say, how you doing, Wiley? And they're going to have to apologize. And they got to know who. And then you got to say about that because I'm everywhere, right? I know God is going to do that for me. But I got to be patient. I can't rush it. I just got to keep putting in the work. Because I never had my moment. I don't have a $10,000 big juicy account, 31,000. I never made 31,000 a year. And that just 1 month? Talking about me. I don't have that. I'm on the air mattress. I'm in a room. I do the best that I can do. But I thank God for the opportunity. And I'm grateful because God didn't have to bless me with this. You know? I thank God for that. Because I was on couches and it's whatever. I thank God for giving me a voice and a platform. I thank him for that. And I know if I continue to put in the work, God will continue to open up doors for me. Woo! Let's go to the phone lines. I want to say here. Woo, Lord, y'all have to trigger me this morning. Anonymous, you live on the air. Hey.
I called back.
Okay.
So I kind of disagree with the lady. Like I said, you and Armon together will be more powerful than
it would be powerful.
Yourself dragging everybody.
It would,
because then people would look side eye you and look at you. You know, they already look at you like a flip flopper. You know what I'm saying? So it's like. The people up in the comments want you just to, not everybody in the comments, I'm just talking about the 31, want you to just drag everybody. But then you the one that got to poke those beats on your back. Not the people up in the comments, but you. So I'm against that, you know, and then on top of that, this seems like you drag people now, not listing your numbers or anything, but you at, which is good, but you're at 11,000. But if you and Armon link up, guess what? His numbers will become your numbers because then his subscribers will come over to your channel. So, you know what I'm saying? That's just business. But one thing I do want to say, you need to leave Marquita, put her in the trash. When y'all two link up, do not bring her along.
No, I won't do that. And I just think for the internet, it will be an incredible force to come together. Just like the Monica and Brandy, they doing somebody finally light bulb clicked in and said, y'all might not like each other. Monica, you might slap Brandy at the VMAs before y'all perform. But sister girl, y'all, it's more profitable for y'all to come together. Now watch on Monday, watch all them millions of people tune into that. It's because it's profitable for y'all to come together, right? It is what it is. And I know that because I have vision. Right. I have vision. I may be crossed, but it dropped in my spirit and I have vision and I know if that podcast or collaboration, it will be dope because everybody will criticize. It will send shockwaves, blah, 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 blah. But guess what? You will be engaged and you would watch. That's the key. Would you watch it? I don't give a damn if you talking about I'm a flip-flopper and I'm this and that. Ma'am, I have a simple question. Would you tune in and watch it? Yes or no? Most of it will be yes. I don't give a damn how you criticize Armon Wiggins. Say what you say. Are you over there watching it? Over there, that's power. Because if you didn't really like him, you won't get on that phone or on that good old flat screen TV and tune in and watch it. Have them on. Right. You criticize. I don't care how you criticize. I'm not dumb. I know people come over here at the Wiley Show. I welcome it. Come out, give out your grievances. But I know you only saying that is because he blocked you. I'm not dumb. I may look dumb, but baby, I understand because the same, because you're going to tell on yourself, well, yeah, because he blocked me. I know what it is. He blocked you and you didn't like it, so you come on the Wiley Show. But if he unblocked you and show you love, would you come back over at the Wiley Show and show the Wiley some love? Most of y'all don't do that. But when you get blocked, you come right up over here at the Wiley Show. I said, woo. Go back home. But I don't think for a second that I think that's real, genuine love. The only time you creeped on over at the Wiley Show is because you were blocked. Only real supporters that really love Wiley, they going to come over here whether they get blocked or unblocked or whatever. They love me for whatever it is. And if they criticize me, they'll come on the line and criticize. Like this caller, she'll call in. Whether you agree with her or not, I got to give my sister credit for calling in.
You know they don't agree with me. They be quick to be dragging me, but it's cool.
But you call in, ma'am. You call in, and I have to call in. And you know why I have to say that? It's because people don't want to get blocked in these other platforms. So they will not call in because they don't want to be blocked. But if you real, if you're a strong black woman and you independent, you shouldn't let nobody tell you where you should and should not go. Hey, the Baha. Ain't nowhere in the world that I'm independent, I'm a strong black woman, and I'm going to let somebody else tell me where I should and should not go. You ain't that strong. Because if you strong and you grown and you about to, you'll call it to anybody on show, whether you like it or not. And if they block you, so what? That says something about their character, not yours. Because this is free. You should be able to go freely wherever you want to go. And so what if they recognize your voice? And if they block you, it's something wrong with them. You ain't do nothing wrong. It's your job to call in and support shows, not just one. Okay, let me.
And then, like, you know, I know you probably not doing it now, but I think you should, like, start reaching out to Armon to see if, you know, now that y'all settled everything. But, you know,
you know what? I want the people, it's not with me. I want the people to reach out. I want the people to put that in the atmosphere because I've done it. I planted the seed. You want to see it? Let the people reach out and say, you need to do that. I want to see how real these folks is. But I already know if you get blocked, you're going to say you're going to be anti-mob because I get it because you were blocked. If you unblock you will show love, right? But it is what it is. I'm not going to diss you because I'm always come as you are. Come on. Be also ready. Come on, hit the line. What am I? What he do? Whoa, bye-bye, shout out. Lord have her. And because he blocked me. I don't know why he blocked. But as long as he didn't block you, you co-sign that behavior because I'm getting new callers. So we growing. And God, when you grow, you gotta keep focused and keep what you like to do, right? Don't let nobody force you to be something that you not, that because that ain't gonna be genuine. You're gonna fall out. I love to shade everybody. I'm just a shaded person. I tell jokes, and it is what it is. But I know I'm very talented, and that's it. So I'm gonna go to these other callers because we got a lot of callers. All right, I'm gonna let the people speak. Oh Lord. This is a litty show, but I'm here for it today, y'all. I'm here for it. Anonymous, you live on the air. Anonymous, you live on the air. Hello.
Wiley.
Hey.
Wiley.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I'm back, and I had my 2 cups of coffee. Okay. I just want to know what happened to my Wiley.
Ma'am.
Did aliens come and snatch your body?
Ma'am, what happened to me?
Yes.
I'm still who I am, ma'am.
Okay, let me just say this, and just agreeing with the the caller, and I need you to let me speak.
Yes,
okay?
ma'am. Go ahead, ma'am.
Wiley, is that you are trying to align yourself with people and with whomever you think may help you. I think, Wiley, that you would get more respect if you just came out and said, I appreciate you guys for going hard for me, but I'm moving differently and I'm moving in another direction. But you're changing your game in the fifth inning and it's just not adding up. And you're just not showing how appreciative people that were going in hard for you, Wiley. It was okay when I was calling in and you got your laughs and your digs in because you were, a little butthurt over what everybody was doing to you, okay? But it appears like you're just so desperate to get into their circle, and they're not going to let you into their circle. They're just not going to let you into their circle. Armon doesn't need you guys. He has his own magic, and I hope he listens to this. Armon has his own magic, just like Kaya has her own. There are some people who can just do this alone, okay? But what you did was you changed your game in the fifth inning, okay? And there were people who were going hard for you, and now it's like you're putting up your middle finger without saying, look, guys, I want to move differently, okay? Dragging people is not what I want to do anymore, okay? I want to come into contact with these people and work with these people. But I appreciate you guys from when I was butthurt and everybody was dragging me and I wasn't friends with them or wasn't trying to get into their circle. You guys were there for me. And I appreciate that. I think you would get more respect that way, Wiley. But for you to come on now and going completely berserk on people, no one knows what you're doing. No one knows what you're up to. No one knows what you're doing. And I think that's where you lose the respect. It's okay to flip-flop, or it's okay to move into different directions. Don't get me wrong. Okay? But no one's triggered by anyone. I can't understand these people that's sitting here really sending bank statements. Do you see Bill Gates with Jeff Bezos bill statements and bank statements? Black people, wake up. You don't have to do that. You don't have to prove yourself like that to anybody. Wiley, that's what I just wanted to say to you. If you're going to move differently, explain why you're moving differently. Just explain to people. And also thank people for going in hard you. Okay, but don't get on the line now and go completely berserk and disrespect people. Okay? Armon has his own magic. He doesn't need you guys. He doesn't need you guys. And you're not going to get into their circle, Wiley. You're never going to see your name pinned up on what they're talking about. You're not going to see that. Okay? So please, now, you were just so disrespectful, Wiley. And it's so unlike you. And it's weird. It's weird what you're doing now. It's weird. And you need to come out and explain yourself and thank people. That's number one. Thank people. Okay? Because like I said, just 2 weeks ago, you were cheeky and you were happy. You were happy when Armon was being drugged. You were happy when Tasha was being drugged. You were happy when anybody was dragging anybody for you. And now you're coming with this? Tell people why you're moving differently, Wiley. And that's all I have to say. And I'm gone.
Thank you so very much. You have a nice one too, ma'am. All right, let's go to the phone lines. 3939, calling you on air. 3939, calling you on air. 3939.
Hello?
Hello, can you turn me down in the background?
Yes, I knew you.
Go ahead, sister.
Yeah, well, hey, wow. So Monday you're going to be on Armon's show on his channel, is that right?
We don't know. We were just talking about ideas if people got triggered. But go ahead, sister.
Oh, okay. Okay, but yeah.
I can hear you. Go ahead. So what was your question or comment? Hello?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was saying I do agree with well the 9021 lady who sent the bank statement. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I said I was to a certain extent agreeing with the lady who had the bank statement that she sent. I cashed out you $2, Wiley, and I would like to ask that lady, could she send you a wealthy bank statement? Would she please send me back the $2 that I sent to Wiley? Or would she also join me and send the $2 to Wiley? But also, I feel like this lady said she's trying to start a channel. I think she's trying to plug her channel. But she never did tell us what her channel was. And you know,
Okay. Okay. Hey, what's your other point, ma'am? We can hear, ma'am, they can hear you on the show. Everything you saying, they can hear you. Hello?
Okay. I don't know why y'all can hear me.
They can hear you, ma'am.
You can hear me?
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, talk.
Okay, yeah. So I was just saying, I think the lady just trying to plug her channel. This is the bank statement. She's trying to plug her channel. If you just go ahead and drop your channel, honey, and let us know what your channel is. You know, I support all the Black YouTubers, including me. Now, I don't like Wiley. I love Wiley. I don't like Armon. And Tasha lies. I only watch their show if they have a good topic that I like. And that's what most people are going to do. So why they're complaining and carrying on, I don't know. And, you know, and I think, Wiley, you're not, I think you're more, you clown people. You're not really dragging them. And because dragging is what Armon does, and it's like bitter and it's like hateful, and it might be funny, but it's nastiness behind it. And so, but your style is not like Armon's style. And what some of them are asking you to do, the lady said to drag them, you know, that's not really your style, because you are, there's no hate behind what you're doing. It's not hateful. Sometimes Tasha can be hateful, but when she started out, Tasha wasn't hateful, but she gets hateful now, so I can hardly ever watch her. And like Millie is never hateful, ever. She mostly is just taking people and telling them to get right. And me on my channel, Passionate Bliss, I mostly just throw shade. I just throw light shade because I'm an older woman, and I speak as a village elder. So I think everybody got their own style, and there's room for everybody. Everybody can succeed. Everybody can grow. You know, everybody can make as much money as they want to. You can share platforms, but I do think you flip flop a little bit, because you be clowning the people one day and then trying to be their best friend the next day. And you started that room about that girl crying in her sock, Wiley. And you like, I'm sorry. You wasn't sorry. You wasn't sorry, Wiley. You never sorry. You started that room about that girl crying in her sock. And then you said, no, we love her. Don't talk about her crying in the sock, because you wanted to link up with her. And then you said, oh, no, don't talk about the sock no more. I know I started it, but I'm sorry. You ain't sorry, Wiley. You never sorry. That's in the classic. Everybody's talking about that girl crying in that sock now. So Wiley, I think you're doing just fine. You can probably do whatever you want, because there's no, your spirit is not mean behind what you're doing, and when you clown it, or even if you drag. Your spirit is never mean, so I think you're doing fine. Just what you're doing, keep on doing it. And if the lady just want to support you, then let her cash app you. And I will cash app you my $2 for the day, my last $2 because I ain't rich with y'all. Y'all send a bank account to y'all wealthy. Okay, I cash app you my last $2, Wiley, because I believe, Wiley, I believe. And y'all check out my YouTube channel, Passionate Bliss.
All right, thank you so much.
Shameless plug. All right, baby.
Okay, now. Let me get a new caller on. Hold on, callers. We're going to get to everybody. 0257, call you on the air. 0257. Good morning.
How are you doing today?
All right.
All right, let me get right on into it. I just think that lady that was talking about you used to drag people, she need to mind her business. I feel like, because I like Armon, I like Tasha, I like you. I watch all y'all. I just like when y'all drag each other. I just like, why they just can't get along? They all funny. You all are entertaining. I just think it's very bitter. And I like the fact that you don't do that too heavy like they do it. Like yesterday when mom was dragging Tasha, I stopped watching it. Like I just kept rolling my eyes, and it's just too much. It's like, why are you so deep? Like, I don't even care what the hell Tasha is doing. If you don't like it, you don't like it. This is not high school. We are grown people. Y'all trying to make money. You're grown. This is not high school. And it seems like this is just high school going back and forth, and it's just so petty. Just so petty. Like, okay, and for example, when he was saying that her clicks to views are fake, I go in and out of Tasha K live. I go in and out of his live. I go in and out of your live. People call me. People message me. I'm in and out. So every time I come back in, that's another view, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's how that happens. People are coming in and out because people are making phone calls. Things are happening in their life. We're coming in and out. I know last night I came out of Tasha K live about 6 times. I fell asleep on it. Sometimes I do fall asleep on you guys live. I fell asleep and I got up about 4 o'clock in the morning and rewatched it. It is what it is. So then she probably got 10 views from it. Just 10. It ain't purposely because I'm trying to give her 10 views. It's just I got a lot of stuff going on.
That's a blessing.
But I do the same thing with you. And I'm always under all you all's comments. And I'm not gonna pick a side. I think it's petty for people to be like, oh, I'm with Tasha K, I'm with Armon, I'm with Wiley. Why y'all can't support all of them? Why y'all can't just love all of them?
All right.
It's something about each and every one of you that's different that I love. That's all I gotta say.
Thank you so very much, caller, for calling in. All right. We're gonna go to the next caller. All right, give me a second. We got a lot of callers in queue, so don't hang up. We will get to every caller. 0874 calling on the air.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Hey, all right. I can hear you.
Good morning. Hey. Okay, well, I would like to say that not really for sure, how many, followers that you have that are celebrities, but I think you most definitely need to listen to Wendy Williams because she's called in twice, and obviously she's in the bushes. I think you need to listen to her because, she is, where, I guess maybe where you could aspire to be. And obviously she's a subscriber. She's been listening to you all morning, and she's called back. So, she has given you some really good advice. So I would probably listen to her more than I would maybe some other people. Not saying that other people aren't giving you good, good information, but I would most definitely listen to Wendy.
Thank you so very much for calling in, sister.
Okay. All right. You have a nice day.
You too, sister.
Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye. All right. Let's go to the phone lines. 0317 calling you on the air.
Hey, Wiley, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm back, and I just want to say this, because I called back because there was another caller that called. It seemed like she was very, very upset about how you were moving now, right? Because you've forgiven our mom, you decided, it's not a bad idea, the possibility that you guys may work with each other, right? And my thing is, I feel like they feel that way because I feel like a lot of people in the audience, maybe, they actually started messing with you based on your issues with our mom. So they kind of feel like, since we're messing with you because of this and we're defending you because of this, you're supposed to always not like somebody or have an issue with them. And I don't feel like that's even healthy. That's toxic. So I feel like, at the end of the day, you can mess with who you want to mess with. Everybody's YouTubers. You guys can connect. You guys can have fun. I would love to see you and our mom come together. And I feel like it'll be funny. Hell, I feel like if all of y'all can put aside y'all differences and have like a super panel, do you know how many views you guys will really get?
That's true.
Hello?
That's true. I hear you.
Yeah, I just feel like you guys can get so many views and everyone's talking about making money. You know how many super chats y'all get? The opportunities are endless. But even which way, you're talented in your own right and everybody else is talented in their own right. So that's all I want to say.
All right. Thank you so very much. Okay.
No problem.
Thank you. Okay, we're going to go to the next caller, 9055, and then we're going to go to the next one after that. So 9055, you're live on the Wiley Show.
Hello, Wiley, of course. Go lightly again. And of course, just say a nice big hello, opinionated with a slight of shade. Hello, Mama. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Wiley, if you're going to send a bank statement to you, where is that Cash App? If I'm going to send a bank statement to you, where is that Super Chat? What does a bank statement mean to your channel? You need funds, Wiley. You need that stimulus. We're all here enjoying ourselves, getting our kiki early Saturday morning, and a lot of people are complaining. They have a lot to say about you, but where is that Super Chat to support your channel? Don't open your mouth unless you're going to support. Everything you do, Wiley, that equipment, your home office, all that you invest in costs money. You're going to pay so much once you do your taxes and get that write-off. You need funds today. So a lot of people can complain, but you need to do what you do for your channel. And if people are not going to support you, they really have no place to say anything.
Right. And my thing is this, like when people show up, I'm happy for you. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to contribute. And I'm just going to keep on working hard and being successful at the Wiley Show. What gets it, what we're in, people, we're in the spirit of growth, right? The show is getting more support. So yes, this is not uncommon when you do different strategies, have different guests, you get more response. That's a blessing because I remember a time when no callers called in, right? We had 4 people in the chat, 5 people. I can even go back when I was on Blog Talk Radio, I had no listeners. So now that we having growth, I thank each and every one of you for having an opinion. But at the end of the day, I have the final decision, just like you have the final decision in your own life or your business. But I thank you for the opinion because you're calling in, you're contributing to the show. Thank you. And if you do want to contribute, absolutely, there you go, right there and there. Somebody said, you should be ashamed. You on the air mattress and your equipment sucks. And I'm like, if it sucks that bad, you can always contribute. I'm saying this.
And take care of yourself, how you need to build and take care of yourself.
I mean, yes. And I'm like this, man. I'm like this, man. I'm like this. If you don't like the thing, you can invest. Because I'm doing better, but this is way better quality when I first started on the iPhone on my Metro PCS Android. So this is way better than what it had. And I damn sure ain't about to go in debt to go and try to compete with somebody else. No, I'm going to keep on the journey that I'm on, the speed that I'm on, and I'm going to take my time. And what God has for me is for me. Whatever you're going to do for me is thank you, but you can't rush success. You got to continue to be consistent.
Absolutely.
You can't rush it.
And I did notice everyone has really grown in their channel. Storm, Armon, DJ Richie Sky, T. Dineva, I remember him a few years ago, and of course, Tasha K. Everyone has really built and grown their channels. All of us should be supporting Black YouTube. We are all enjoying ourselves in these live chats, going back and forth, talking to each other. Everyone should be supporting each other. And yes, it is very, very messy. Lord, we are Black people. We are just messy. Everyone should be supported. Armon has blocked me from giving money, but I still stay watching these videos all day, every day.
And if you trigger because you block over there, bring it to the Wiley Show. Bring it to the
Wiley Show too.
Okay, thank you.
Support all the Black YouTube. No more disrespect. It's getting ridiculous. Bye, Wiley.
Thank you, sister. All right, the number is 646-716-8447. That is the number. Okay, let me go to the phone lines. Let's see who's in here. Okay, anybody else who's able to call in, call in. Okay, the number is 646-716-8447. And I'm hearing your opinion, but I'm like, hey, contribute. Because if you're going to show it, give me a piece of it, all right? Give me a piece of it. And I keep moving, right? Wow, this show, OMG, was lit lit. When I tell you, y'all let me have it today, but thank you.
That's right. Bringing you the best in politics and celebrity gossip. This is the Wiley Show.
Y'all need to listen to that, okay?
Yes. Have you heard? The Wiley Show is expanding and will now be on Station Head every Monday night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's right. Download Station Head today. You won't, because you don't want to miss Wiley being raw and unfiltered. The Wiley Show every Monday night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time on Station Head.
Because over here at the Wiley Show, no one is blocked, okay? We have nobody blocked. Everybody is. If you accidentally get blocked, I unblock you. Nobody's. You might get timed out if you say something out of order or try to promote yourself without getting my permission first, but nobody is blocked. And I think, and that's the formula that we have on here. Even if you disagree with Wiley, baby, y'all can come on. This is one of the shows that you can disagree with the host and still be welcome, okay? This is the show where you can drag the host, not cussing me out, but professionally, or you want to read and not be blocked. This is that type of show, okay? Other shows, there's nowhere in the world you would be able to say what you had to say like that. You would have got an old nasty blocked. But over here, we don't do that. We welcome you, and we welcome each and every one of y'all in the chat. Thank each and every one of y'all for y'all support. I want to say shout out to all the producers. Let me give a special shout out to Armon Brown 09. Give shout out to the moderators. Armon Brown 09, Tori Mom, J Real, Nurse Nicole, Blue Skies, Puppy Love, B Scales, Mouth Open, Shantae, Day, TLC, and 3, and D1. I will tell you, some days you will be triggered. Okay, some days you will like me, some days you will not, but just keep watching. Okay, this is a beautiful, beautiful show. We had just interviewed Mike Phillips, a legend. He's a saxophone player. He worked with Prince, Stevie Wonder, and he got a new album, Pulling Off the Covers. We interviewed him. We also got an interview scheduled today. We interviewed Ryan Devine. We interviewed on Blog Talk Radio Trina Braxton. So we have done that. And so we will continue. I remember we interviewed Jackie Christie on Blog Talk Radio. So we have done that. We have a great resume. We're building. I'm 29 years old. I will be celebrating my birthday. So all these folks dropping y'all bank statements. My birthday is November 11th. I will be 30 years old. We're asking everybody, if you can, $1 per year, $30. Okay, for my birthday, or gifts. If you want to contribute to the P.O. Box, we have that information all in the chat. And if you miss that, you can catch it in the description box. So I will be 30 years old. And I thank God that, I've accomplished something at 29. So I can't wait. I'm looking forward to 30. My skin is looking good. I'm talking to hundreds of people on the air. I cannot wait. November 11th is my birthday, and I will be 30 years old. Can you believe it? Yes. So I was looking forward to y'all for that. We will have like a birthday dinner. So if anybody is in Dallas, we will find like a restaurant. We know you got a social distance and everything like that. Why we love the show. Numbers, no block zone at the Wiley. Yeah, no block zone over here. And y'all come over here and express. Y'all were over here dragging me. Did I say block? No, because baby, you have an opinion. Come on, let's talk about it. A lot of people were triggered, and I'm here for it. That's the job of the host, to evoke emotions for you to watch. That's it. Tell us what you're gonna do. No. I would tell you I'm on an air mattress, and if you want to help me get off of, but then I'm gonna get that air mattress. I got it cooped up in that corner. It's comfortable. I go to sleep. I got my pillows with no pillowcases. I'm okay with it. I get up in the morning and do my show. Okay, we got our Patreon. We give exclusive content. I'll be in Chicago next week. I'm so thankful that I'm still here. And I thank God that I am able to do a show and talk to each and every one of y'all and offer y'all entertainment through this pandemic. We are lit today. I want to give a special shout out to my mother and father, even though I may not know who he is right now, for creating me. Jaguar is in Houston. You should invite her. Maybe I should invite Jaguar Wright to sing "Happy Birthday" to me. I did see her Nina Simone record that she did. She did a cover to that. She can sing, so it is what it is. Yeah, Scorpio gave my birthday is November 12th. Okay, November 12th. I can't wait. It's coming up, and make sure y'all go vote. Go vote. And go vote. Go to vote.org and make sure you're registered to vote. Go to vote.org, check your registration. Make sure you contribute to make sure you fill out your census. Okay? Make sure you do that. Go vote. Don't complain. Vote. Okay? Yes. I would love for Jaguar Wright to come and sing me happy birthday to you, Wiley. I would love her to come sing that. I would love for Brandy to sing happy birthday to me. I love me some Brandy. So on Monday, I'll be watching the versus battle, Brandy versus Monica. I can't wait. I cannot wait. But this show was lit. Thank you for all the people that contribute to the show. I love you. Even the ones that was shady. Thank you. Somebody said my first grandson scheduled birth is November life. Oh, hey, Sheila got the same name as my mom. Hey, y'all. I see y'all in the chat. Any questions from me, post it in the chat. That's why we love Wiley. I read that comment. Okay. Hey, Tasha don't black either. Yes. The Wiley Show down for free speech. Yes, I am. Thank you, Wiley. You're awesome. Somebody said, what is your conversation about racial being considered black? We're going to do that next week. I got to schedule that for next week. No one's obligated to contribute, but don't brag about how rich you are to someone sleeping on the air mattress. Okay. Say that again. You bragging how rich you are. I'm on the air mattress. Child. Let me speak on that. How rich you are. I'm on the air mattress. Where they do that at? Yeah, well, I'm listening, but in my brain, I'm like, show me better. I can tell you that I defend you. Let people see it like that. But you know what? People do that, you know. I said, wait a minute. They posted that thing out so much. I was looking like, good, because when she told me that, if that's really hers, because I got to keep saying that. Because if that's really hers, baby, you blessed in the city. You blessed in the field. You blessed when we come and when we go. Baby, you blessed. Say bless, bless, bless. And like when I saw that, I had to zoom in because I never seen nobody base every look like that. If that's real, good God Almighty. But one day we'll have one like that too, and plus some, okay? But keep putting that work in, all right? But yes, I never seen nothing like that in my life. Oh, hallelujah. Well, you want to so yeah, so yeah, that was disgusting, and the kids were running and hiding when he started singing. But yes, it's definitely God definitely gonna do it. You still crying some woman who thought of the way when he will called and everything. It's they like that brag and I see you funds, right. But you never know. Wiley been on since 6 a.m. I've been here for hours. It's entertaining. And man, they posted that. I said, good God Almighty. I called them though Wiley Church announcement. I was looking at that. I said, Jesus. But that's a sign that God about to bless me right now. It's happening. I told y'all, it's some people that's going to bless the Wiley. It's going to happen. I know he's going to do it for me. It's going to happen for me. I'm going to have my moment. It's going to happen. Just keep on keeping on. You got it because I see it. I see it. Oh, Lord. I know money ain't going to be a problem for me one day. I know my teeth going to be just as white. The gum disease going to be good. It's going to all be out. I know I'm going to be able to get some glasses that's going to fit on my earlobe. I know I'm going to have like the best equipment, the best production. I'm going to be having producers, real producers on payroll. I know I'm going to have a staff that can write for the Wiley Show. It's going to happen for me. But I just got to keep on being faithful, Keep my eye on the prize. Don't get distracted and just keep on keeping on. And when it happened, I want to kind of stay humble and keep on doing what I'm doing, y'all. And I thank each and every one of y'all. I told y'all, because somebody said only old church broke women follow the Wiley Show. I said it's people that is rich follow the Wiley Show, that is financially stable, that follow the Wiley Show, because we got a show that is worldwide. And I know God gonna do it for me because I'm putting the work in. I said poverty and debt, that's gonna be gone for Wiley. I'm gonna be the first one in my family to finally make it and to finally be financially stable. And so I will be able to tell my children how to be able to raise my children and have them to be born in wealth and not be born, and I got to stand in the line to get assistance. One day that's going to happen. The Wileys, and all that, and my family, my children going to be well taken care of. It's going to happen for me. I know. I feel it in my spirit. Okay? I feel it in my spirit. I know it's going to happen for me, and you just got to keep on. You can't be distracted. Okay? So followers don't matter. Yes. Okay? Child, I don't want just 100,000 subscribers and don't have $100,000 in the bank. I don't want 800,000 subscribers, and if I don't have $800,000 in the bank, and I'm trying, no, I want that to reflect in my bank account, in my my investments account, right? And I thank everybody that actually gave was $1 to whatever. Thank you. Whether you just sat and just watch me and cuss me out on your couch, in your living room, in your car. Thank you so very much. Okay. Yeah, okay. So it is what it is. I'm just reading y'all comments, y'all. I felt that in my spirit. You don't have to be rich to have gums. You know why I get a false under them gums? No, it ain't that bad. It used to be worse. It's getting better though. All right, popularity always equals to okay. I don't want to be popular broke. You don't even have to know who I am, but as long as I'm financially secure, I don't want to be popular broke. I want to be financially stable. So where I can go and try where I want to go, and I can, take care of my staff and take care of my close family members like my mama and my granny. And teach my siblings how to get that bag. Okay, but take care of my granny and my mama. Exactly. To Aaron will be good, buddy. Betty talking all that. Let me look at my account. I want some change for Wally. Laughing emoji. Thank you, Sheila, for that. God bless you, sister. Yeah. So we hear y'all comments. So we hear y'all comments and we see y'all comments. So everybody been doing that, and definitely pay your debt down. I'm trying to get up because when we first started, my credit score was 400, and now it's in the mid 500. We trying to get it up to that 600, y'all. We trying to get it up to that 600. And then because I wanted to be up bigger than 6, I wanted it to be 800, 900, 1,000. But when we first started, it was 400 and something. I remember when the car situation we paid, that was the car that I have now is the first car I was able to pay off. Praise the Lord. And so I thank God for that. So we're yet building, and I'm taking my time. I will not try to go in debt to keep up with the Joneses. Not Wiley. For what need? I got the talent. When God gives me, when I have the opportunity, when the right opportunity comes for me, you'll see the show go up to another level of quality. Until the end, baby, stick this webcam, these lights, and this light that I got from Walmart, this green screen, this mic, and I'm gonna put on the show. That's what it's about. Yes, I own a house. Then one day I'm gonna be able to get up on here and say I own my own home. One day I'll be able to say that. Okay, one day it's gonna happen. I'm gonna be a homeowner. I'm gonna be have multiple unit owner. Okay, I'm gonna be a commercial owner. I have properties. Okay, have properties all in Africa and in London and in America. It's gonna happen for the Wiley Show. So don't get mad at me. I got my light from Walmart, good old office light. I had this office light for years. One day I'm going to have my own lighting system. But it's going to happen for us, but we can't rush it. You can't rush it. No matter how hard, you can't rush. You cannot rush it. You can't rush success. It's going to happen. You just got to stay consistent. You can't rush it. And I'm looking at folks, and they look at YouTube, because, you know, YouTube show the numbers. I don't have the numbers. Thank you, Shida. I don't have the numbers. I just say it is weird. Ooh, Wiley, you ain't look at your numbers. Your numbers are 11,000. Ooh, Wiley. I'm like, well, man, I thank the Lord for 11,000. Shut up. I thank him for that. I thank him for that. I thank him for the 11,000. So I thank him. That's 11,000 people. God bless you, 11,000 some odd people for coming over the Wiley Show. And then one day we'll be said I got 11 million. Oh, look at Wiley. He got 100 million subscribers. Oh my gosh, he got this. Then one day it's gonna happen. Y'all gonna be like, I remember that man sitting there with that Nike shirt with his nose running. One day. People had numbers because they don't want to be compared. So I don't hide them. You see what you see. What you see is what you see, baby. I don't hide it. I can't have my eye. I can put on some glasses, but eventually I like you to see it. So well, but my skin is good looking. Can't have my leg, though I walk with a limp. At least I can walk. So I thank him for the little things. Thank him for the little blessing I can hear. And I'm seeing y'all in the chat and all of this. So we see all of these things that's in the chat. So we thank you. And you don't have to go in chats and promote yourself. Just go on your channel and put the work in. Because I couldn't go on people's chats. I couldn't go on people's chats and promote my channel. No, they wouldn't allow it. You got to just have the talent and build up the work. Put the work in. This come from hard work. This didn't come easy. This 11,000, I thank God for it. Because this came from hard work. Hard work. Working in the car. Equipment ain't working. Phone fuzzing up. Hard work. And it come easy. This go all the way to Blog Talk Radio, all the way up to now. So it is what this come from hard. When people say, shout me out, I said, baby, nobody has to shout you out. Put the talent in and keep working. And my God, today, somebody will give you that. You just got to put that work in. And this come hard work. I get up early in the morning. Okay, I'm going to do a show. 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 Blah, blah, blah. Hard work. Consistent hard work. People in my personal life, they say, Wiley, wow, you have really put in the work. Wow, Wiley, wow. Thank you. You had people recognize you. Wow, 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 you putting that work in. I said, because it come hard work, baby. Hard. When I was out of town, I went live. Though my equipment was fuzzing up and messing up, I said, due to the fuzz up equipment, I still came to entertain y'all. And I love you. Because I love what I do. I love talking. I can talk all day. We went live for 3 hours and 22 minutes. And your camera and sound is whatnot. So look at that. 3 hours. 22 on a sad day. You know what they say? From sad day, we've been on here for 3 hours talking. That's why you have to say faith without works is dead. You got to have faith. I believe God going to do amazing things for us. Financially, God knows my heart. He knows that I want to be financially secure. He knows that I want to have money to take care of and invest and change the condition of my people. He knows that. And I'm putting the work in. And when God said, okay, you want this, you got to put that work in, baby. So when I give you this, when you get this opportunity, when you get this investment, you will know how to handle it. Because you put the work in. You will appreciate that car because you put the work in for it. You paid it on time. So you appreciate. So when I bless you with something else, you really going to appreciate to it. I thank God for it. I appreciate that. Put the work in. You got to be consistent. Even though they drag me and talk about it. But baby, I'm still going to come on the next day as long as I got breath in my body and entertain. It is what it is. Because this is what it is for that. You got to give God something to work with. Absolutely. You got to have that. They got to put in that vessel. So I put that work in. The right investor going to come in. They're going to come in and they're going to do it. It's just going to happen. If you're going to Mr. Wiley, we're going to invest in you. Boom, 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 and keep it going. It's going to happen because we're on the right track. Right now, they just dangling. It's on the right track. Like, it's literally, I'm on the right track. I sense it. And I said, I gotta work harder. I told, thank you to the cash out. I said, I gotta work harder. And I said, I gotta work harder. He said, why don't you just take a week off? I said, I can't take a week off, baby. I'm too close. I'm too close. I gotta keep working. Why don't you take a week off? I can't do it. I gotta keep working. It's a story that needs to be broke. So in breaking news, while we're speaking this, I got to read this because I got this in my DM. So in breaking news, my producer sent me this. Breaking news. Start at 8:33. She said she posted, this is Tasha K. She did a video on her backup channel saying, who up? She posted on her backup channel at the 8-minute and 33-second mark. She said, quote, she posted how much money she makes to accept Ahmad's challenge. She is waiting for him to show his. At the 8:38 mark, Tasha said the money she posted was for only 2 videos a week. Imagine how much she make if she posts every day. Okay? Would Armon Wiggins do that? Weed is up. I'm going to put me some more coffee in here. I will be up seeing when that story going to break. Thank you for the cash out, T. High click view numbers are nothing without quality content. Keep working hard. Keep trying out different approaches to determine what works and what doesn't. Thank you, Ms. T, for that. That was an awesome conversation. That was an awesome conversation. Give me a second. And now daytime tea time. See, this is some power, baby. This is some power play, baby. They playing chess. I'm here for it, Candace, from daytime tea time. So now she going live, and the video says Summer Walker and Armon Wiggins get dragged by a narcissistic failed singer, Jaguar, Wright, Jay-Z, and more. She premiering a video. So they playing chess. I'm here for it. Because you already know Armon Wiggins. This is why I couldn't get off this live. Thank you, Candace. Y'all watching the Wiley Show, but I'm here for it. So Candace Daytime Tea Time is friends with Armon Wiggins. You already know they collaborated with the Erica Banks situation, and that's how Armon Wiggins was able to get Erica. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Storm Monroe and Tasha K teaming up, and Armon Wiggins at Daytime Tea Time teaming up. I'm here for it. And she's the first blogger outside myself. She's the first blogger with the most subscribers at 400 plus subscribers is reporting on that. So I'm here for it. I don't know if the Impressive going to report on it, but Candace is reporting on it, and she premiering it at 498,000 subscribers. And the title of that video is Summer Walker and Armon Wiggins get dragged by a narcissistic failed singer, Jaguar, Wright, and then Jay-Z and more. So that's the video. After that video, I might have to break that story. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Baby, they playing chess. Baby, I'm here for it. Because Candace is that Tasha K having. She's using Armon Wiggins as a pawn. Everybody's getting used and chess pieces are moving. And I'm here for it. Because y'all already know Tasha K was dragging Candace, talking about Christian Candace is on, ain't friends with Armon Wiggins. You don't even know that ain't your friend. You sent Armon Wiggins $500. You two take 60% of that. That's what she said. So we are here for it. Baby. The battle of the bank accounts. Baby, the battle of the platforms, the battle of the teams. I am here for it. She showed well, baby. She got a bit stronger. Are we here for it, baby? Candace is she put that on there, so I'm here for it. I am here for it. Let me let Jaguar Wright. Let me be a snitch. Let me let Jaguar Wright know to be watching. Let me be a snitch. Where's Jaguar Wright channel at? Okay, let me see her voice note. Hey, Mrs. Wright, this is Wiley from the Wiley Show. I just want to inform you that you're about to probably get dragged. You know, daytime, tea time about to make a video about you. So if you want to respond to it, you can come on the Wiley Show. We could do an exclusive interview because I want to understand where your stance is on this. Are you a narcissist? Are you a failed singer? Maybe you can come in and tell us about your resume. So I'm here for it. I think you're an amazing singer, and shout out to you for that cover that you did of Nina Simone. So you have an amazing, you're an amazing vocalist. So if you want to come on the Wiley Show and get some off your chest, I'm available anytime, any place, anywhere. I will send you a link. God bless you, sister, and I wish you nothing but peace and blessings. I'm here for it. You know the difference? I'm here for it. What? I'm gonna hit out for it. Baby, she could get that Bluetooth that she got around her neck, put it in her ear, drop the link, she come on the Wiley Show. Oh, best believe producers, where y'all at? Where's these strong producers at? Y'all want some original content? You sit at the Jaguar Wright and tell her come on the Wiley Show. Let's get this exclusive. I'm playing chess too. True. I'm here for it. If I get dragged, I get dragged. Don't make me no difference. I'm still gonna talk. I didn't even care about what they're making. Y'all see this, y'all? I am here for it. Do y'all see this? This is what I call chess. I am here for this. And she never, ever premiered a video like this. I don't think Candace ever premiered a video before. Candace wrote this, quote, "It's time to get into some things. Go get your tea, spike it if you like that. It's time to pour this tea, stir this tea, sip this tea. Hashtag Armon Wiggins. Hashtag Jaguar Wright. Hashtag Summer Walker." You better go ahead, Candace. Now, Candace, okay, Candace, it's Wiley. If Tasha K drag you, don't you get up there act like you don't know what you're doing because you're being a little messy, but I'm here for it. Now, when she get up there and cuss you out and drag you, don't get up in there acting like you don't know what you're doing. No, don't you bet not. You bet not. You want to pull that card. Be prepared for Tasha K to drag. And we still want to see Armon Wiggins' bank statements because he said he going to post it. I ain't getting distracted. We still want to see it. Now, Candace, don't you get up on here and flip-flop and hide. Because when Tasha K comes, she comes hard. Maybe when Tasha K comes on there. But I'm here for it. Show us, yeah, show they want it. Now, okay, let's be messy. Let's be messy here, y'all. Drop a wine glass if Armon Wiggins should release his bank statements. Drop a wine glass if Armon Wiggins should post his bank statements. Drop a wine glass. Let's see. Because he did say he was going to drop it if Tasha K dropped it. He did say that. He did say that. He said if she drop her receipt, he'll drop his. That's what he said. That's what he said. And Tasha K got in the video. I'm here for it. Drop it. I want to see. I want to be nosy too. I'm going to be right there as the reporter, as your news reporter. I'm going to be right there watching. Drop it. Wine glass there. Drop it. Y'all know y'all want to be right there. I want to be right there. Somebody said, wait for Candace to see what she's saying. No, I'm judging off the title because this is chess. Because she finally put it out there, all fair drag and war. Rita, I'm here for it. He said bank statement or salary. We want to see his YouTube salary, not his bank statements. YouTube salary, you salary. I am here for it. Wow. Yep, she going live at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock, she'll be live. I'm here for, she'll be premiering the video. I'm here for it. She never premiered a video, but I'm here for it. You're going to see Armon Wiggins in the chat, super chat. Baby, we know how these people go. I know these folks. I've been around these folks, and I'm in the same business they in. But I'm here for it. Tasha, you better get up on your platform, drink that wine, put that baby down, let your daughter babysit the baby or something, and drag. I want that Florida drag that you did in your mama kitchen while she was sucking on that lemon. Bring that Tasha K back. Baby, Tasha know how to stir YouTube. Then again, I do kind of want to see it. Also, you want to see it. This is about to get. I'm here for the wine. I'm here for it. Baby, people is comparing bank statements and all that time. I'm here for it. Let me go on YouTube. Let me go to Instagram. Let me see if somebody posted what they posted. Oh, I'm about to be real shady. I'm about to be shady. Let me go in and take a screenshot and tag Jaguar Wright. Because, she from the old school. She probably don't know how to check her DMs. Wait a minute. Where's your way? You should respond. You should respond. Let me be on my show. I'm being messy. You can call me a flip-flopper. You can call me whatever you want to call me, but I'm being messy. Let me tag the shade room. Hold up. Let me tag the shade room. Wait a minute. Let me tag Neighborhood Talk. Let me tag Hollywood Unlocked. Let me tag Ball Alert. Let me tag the Jasmine Bread. Let me tag all these balls. Wait a minute. Hold up, baby. Don't you know that you so fine? Who else did I miss? What's another blog? Oh, let me get this. Let me get the industry. I love them too. Man, let me get this. Let me get Jasmine. I know I did the Jasmine one. What was the other one? Okay, I did all of them. Let me put that out there. I said you should respond on my show. I tagged Jaguar Wright. And I said, hashtag the Wiley Show. Boop. Let me make that public. I don't care how mad they get. And please don't come in my DMs saying, oh, Wiley shouldn't do this. Keep me out the mess. No. I'm being messy too. Don't you try to send me an email talking about Wiley, don't you be messy. Y'all being messy, so I'm going to be messy. The only thing about me being messy, I do it publicly. But Candace did it publicly. I give her credit. She put that publicly. She did. She put that publicly. Yes, she did. It's right there. I put that on my IG. I'm here for it. Let me check what's the name. Let me check Tasha K. Let me see, did she post something? What did she post? She said, thank you to the 16,000K for streaming live tonight on YouTube. We managed to have a great time despite the unfortunate passing of our brother. Okay, that's what she posted. She didn't post on messy. Okay, I'm just watching. I'm going to be watching too. Let me get my notes. I got my notes. Baby. I'm going to bring out that notebook. I am here for it. Oh, let me see something. Wait a minute. Oh, gosh, give me a second. Oh, gosh. Hold up. A second. Oh, wow. That's it. Give me a second. Give me a second. Is this it? Oh yeah, this is it. Let me screen share.
Okay, wow.
Gathering food for the queen. Gathering food for the queen. That's why they pissed. That's why they pissed. But listen, on to the next subject. I'm gonna take this call from Gio. I'm gonna call him back. Y'all have fun. Drag me all you want. I love it. I really do.
Thank you so much.
I'll be waiting on Storm's clapback. This is gonna be interesting because you know Storm can drag now.
Yes. So, I want to know what's next for your podcast. Are you going to?
Do y'all feel Neat? Do you feel like I tried to paint a narrative? I don't feel like I did. I was just confused. I literally didn't understand.
You saw Nick at night?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that when she cried, I think people are sitting there.
Thought as you put into that. I need you to put as much thought into developing your character. Mm-hmm. So you can be a man when you're out on your own. Okay, of course, if you want to be called Billy or Mike, I'll call you that. But I need you to make something. I need you to make something of your life. What shade? Oh, so this is what you want to do. She want to go on a public.
Baby, I'm here with this scared as a daytime tea time. So I remember a couple of months ago, she came out of the chat and she posted it. So let's see they exchange. I'm being a little messy. I'm being a little messy right quick.
The platform, okay. Tasha, don't throw any shade at me, period. You reached out. We agreed to have peace and peace. What shade did I throw? That you were upset that Storm read you, and that's why you gave Armon the $500. That's not shade. I said your name. That's not shade. I said your name.
But is it anyway?
And that's true. We have the text messages. You asked me to ask Storm to back up off you. That's what you're upset about. So there's peace. I can speak my mind on this. If you can donate $500 and YouTube get 60%, I can speak on this public platform. It's no different. But if you want to really hash this out, we really can. You can throw all in. I'm serious. Like, what shade am I throwing? Shade is when I do something and I don't say your name, or I'm acting like I'm cool with you, but I said exactly what I said.
Yeah, it actually wasn't no shade thrown at all.
But okay.
So you know exactly what I think this is. Since you don't want to go there, you can hop in the chat. You can hop in this video right now. You don't want to go there. Because you still ain't addressed who hacked your motherfucking channel. How about that? And who told us, Christian Candace, who hacked your channel? Was it me? So we have peace. But honestly, you broke that peace when you donated $500 and 60% went to your minion. Come on. Get in. Come on.
Oh, shit.
Come on.
Oh, this is high prime TV tonight.
What are you saying? I'm supposed to be on a call with Gio right now.
But Tasha, did you not say that Daytime, Tea Time, and Armon Wiggins was working together to take you down?
Yes.
You put that allegation up the book. You hear me speak with that. We're trying to take you.
I can't hear you.
Somebody's like, is it? No, what is it? Let me see.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm. Okay, what'd you say?
Oh, it's back on your store. That you said that Daytime Tea Time was working with Armon Wiggins and they were trying to take you down. You put that allegation out there.
I did. I really did. Yes. It's crazy. Like
that Daytime Tea Time was doing that.
What do you mean she was doing that? She was always in Armon's chat. Oh, every time he was dragging me, she was right over there. But bitch, she was dragging you too. He was dragging you too. The only reason she became friends with him is just so he could drag me because her ass was too close to drag. That's exactly what it was. I'm still waiting on the receipts from that hack. I ain't seen that shit yet. She stay in the mess. She one of them people that throws a rock and hides her hand. As soon as somebody comes at her head on, all of a sudden she want to back up and be the Christian girl. No, say what you got to say.
But did you resolve this though, Tasha?
We did resolve it until I still saw her. Listen. This ain't the first time I've seen Candace in Armon's chat while he's dragging me, and she's like, yeah. I have the screenshots from the Winos. I really do. So I was, what I said tonight, it was facts. You can't get mad at facts. I'm not just making assumptions. I'm seeing the shit that you're doing. And we're supposed to have peace. I made a truce with you even though I didn't even do anything to your ass. That's how mature I am. I said, you know what? I'm going to make peace with this girl because I really am tired of dragging her, waiting on these motherfucking receipts of a hack. From a hack. Where is that?
But she never said you hacked your account, Tasha.
She did say that. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, the fuck she did. Yes, she did. Wiley, don't go there.
No, I'm just saying, let me clarify. I never heard Daytime Tea Time say Tasha K.
She wrote it on her little YouTube thing or whatever, the community feed. Everybody started dragging me. This girl lives 4 miles from me. 4 fucking miles.
I just wish y'all can talk because I don't know where.
Well, we tried to talk, but I'm telling you, you can't do that. You can't throw a rock, hide your hand when somebody comes back at your ass. I've been watching her over there. Every time there's some shade thrown, this motherfucker's in the chat. But you want peace. You want peace. And Stormy did no videos on you. Ain't nobody mentioned you. Matter of fact, I just gave you credit the other day.
Well, but this is the thing, Tasha. But with her, I think that she's upset with you because you and Storm came at her very direct after the whole people were talking about your child, and when Armon Wiggins had that guy called in the platform saying you have a CPA and you were
that's right, dude.
Well, I mean, she put out there that she was gonna call the police on me for hacking her channel. So if I don't like her, I don't like her. I don't care. I don't care.
I just wish I don't know where you are wrong, but I don't want it to be a lovely tea moment where you recorded. Like you be a lovely tea.
I ain't got no record. She can link them.
So you're not.
I'm surprised. Her husband let her on here because she always got to ask him because she get on and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me think about it. I'm sorry. Maybe her husband, she knows she on Armon's show. Starting shit she can't fucking finish. That's all I'm saying.
But to take up, you say, when she did super chat.
I know that's your girl.
I'm just saying, when she super chat.
I know.
She said, twerk for me before you go. That's what it was.
That ain't the first time she's been in his chat. She's only in his chat when he's dragging me. Period.
Okay.
Period. So it is what it is. So,
in this whole epidemic, but as of right now, y'all are back beefing because I thought you clearly.
I don't have no beef with her. If I want to speak on a subject, I could speak on that. Okay, it's peaceful to me. I don't have no issues. There ain't no war for me. I did an interview. Her name wasn't even in the motherfucking mix. Okay,
at all.
I just mentioned the super chat. That's with the super chat. That's what happens with the super chat. When you super chat somebody, they get 60%. YouTube gets 60%. So you can't get mad at me that I'm throwing shade. Those are facts. You can go look at that. How much goes to YouTube? So you're trying to make a statement. I get it, but I just mentioned that's exactly what happens, and that goes to everybody that gave donations. That goes to everybody. So
Sydney, okay, so me sending money.
Your friend, Candace, really. Your friend that said you wasn't talented and you didn't have it. Come on now, girl. He's only your friend because he drags both that you will never, ever, ever find the courage to face up. Like seriously, that's exactly what that friendship is. Because if I really want to go there, do I have to text messages of her? Like trashing Armon and stuff? I'm not gonna do that. So
how are they friends with people they've never met?
That's what I'm saying. Like that's crazy.
It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah, they have never met. I've been on the platform, but I will say this though. She did make up with Armon. I have to say that because they did make up. They were beefing.
They never fell out. They were never friends. So the makeup, they never fell out. They came together. They had a common enemy, and it was me. That's exactly what that is. And that's why she's always only in the chat when that's going down. Because I have text messages of her saying, like literally, you know what, Wiley, I'm gonna send them to you. Well, she's probably deleting them right now, saying that Armon was her attack dog. That's exactly what she said. Hold on.
Okay, well, daytime also.
Wiley, you gonna get this exclusive.
I know you give me that exclusive. But she's been in his channel when he does the music show, other than the regular live where he is addressing content creators. I've seen Daytime Tea Time on a regular show. Okay, wait a minute. This is Armon Wiggins. He posted something in the chat. This is what he said: trash your press, get off the live, and go rock your baby to sleep.
Wow.
Don't bring the child, don't bring the baby in it. Daytime Tea Time said, let this fact be known, y'all. She said, me donate to my friend is what ended the piece. Girl, bye. I'm in the chat every time because he is my friend.
No, you ain't never even met that man. Child. Anyway, hold on. Can you still hear me?
I can still hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, she went and deleted that message. Let me see.
Somebody said, wait, so am I exactly what he's accusing Storm of being? Okay, Seven. and I didn't know that this exclusive was going to happen. Storm took
Look, Wiley, you got it tonight. We set the internet on fire just like we said we would.
Okay, yeah. So y'all set it on fire. I'm just neutral in it because I don't know everything. But what I do know, when I go over his chat, he can do it a lot of live. She be in his chat. It don't just be with the mess. I watch his channel, Armon Wiggins videos, because I get my notes. I see what he's doing, and I see her in there on a regular live when it's 200 people in a live. So versus the 3,000 people in a live. So I do see people. I do see Daytime Tea Time in the live. I do see it. I just wish that two Black successful content creators can come together and it could be peaks. I do believe so. But obviously, as of right now, there is no peak between the two. I wish it could be.
I think, Wiley, you got to give that to Jesus. You got to give that to Jesus.
So I mean, yes, but I don't understand. I get it. But the question would be, I would, if Daytime Tea Time was on here, I would ask her, why did you send him $500? But then again, she can ask to save my money. I don't make whoever I want to donate to. But
and that's some change to her.
Yeah, because she gets.
I'm just keeping it real. That's some change to her.
That ain't, me, that's my pocket. You got me right there. You can
for a while, hide hands, and throw super chats. That's exactly what they're doing. So, listen, I'm going to take this
as well.
Me and Neek, listen, Neek and I, we talked about what we talked about today. That was the end of that. So, if she has a problem, she knows my number. And she apologized for not calling me before. So, that's the end of that. I'm going to take this call from Gio. He called a second time. I'm sure he's pissed about the interview. So, maybe he'll come on the show and talk about that. So, we'll see.
I would definitely love to hear that. Well, anybody over here, thank you, Tasha, for answering all the questions.
Anytime. Listen, I'm not coming to your chat no more with questions like that ever again. That's some ridiculous shit. Come on now.
It's because the only reason why I asked it is because...
Have you not seen information that came from his platform before about me?
I have.
Okay.
It does.
And every time it was a lie. So why are you asking me them damn questions?
Because them big YouTubers, like Daytime Tea Time, like Nick at Night, Lady Lynn, and others, he was name dropping it. So I said, let me ask it for the public can know. is this true or not? Because people would run with these narratives. And
Hey, let me tell you something. That shit doesn't bother me. Listen, when you're on top, everybody's gonna come after you. I'm used to that. Okay. Only thing I got to do is just maintain my throne. That's about it. I don't have to say it. It is what it is. That's why they all in the chat like fucking ants. So.
Okay. Wow.
Gathering food for the queen. Gathering food for the queen. That's why they pissed. So listen. On to the next subject. I'm gonna take this call from Gio. I'm gonna call him back. Y'all have fun.
All right. Thank you all so very much for tuning in to that. Wow, that was an exclusive that we did a couple of months ago, and I played it for a reason because today, Tasha, Daytime Tea Time is going to make a video, and she is responding to Jaguar Wright roast that he did. That she did to Armon Wiggins. So the premiere is starting shortly, and it is what it is. I am not blocked by Storm. Whoever said that, you're lying. That's fake news. Me and Storm, that's my brother. I love him. I love the beauty of Black YouTube. I got to go. I got to eat me something, and I will be back for another video. This was another amazing edition of The Wiley Show. Peace and blessings to you all. Make sure y'all thumbs up. Make sure y'all subscribe. You don't like them low numbers, just click that subscribe button. Thank everybody that contributed and donated into The Wiley Show. God bless each and every one of you. Peace. I will see y'all later.